Better late than never. Hello, Dylan. How we doing today? Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry I'm late, but I think everyone agrees that you'd rather have me be late to the stream than having a late update 20. Bros, we've been after the stream yesterday. I took my dogs for a walk, then straight back down, and we were just voicing I didn't have a proper dinner, which messed me up today because what I ate was like beef jerky that I had at home and like sandwiches. And oh my goodness, my belly is so bad today. It's so bad. I'm never gonna eat beef jerky again ever. It's been rough, dudes. So yeah, I'm late, but I'm fashionably late today, I think, because we got stuff done. So that's exciting. Angel Shine thought that she was late. Thank you so much for the 300 bits, dude. Saying I'm so happy. Thank you, Angel Shine. Soulful Mars, thank you for the raid, dude. Welcome, raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Soulful. And Fallen, thank you for the 34 months today. Welcome back. Diamond Gamer Ash with the 59 months today. Thank you so much. It's the update date, my days. Yeah, indeed. Let me switch my screens as well. Be somewhat of a professional streamer. Yeah, there we go. Krish, thank you so much for the 14 months. Hello, Iskal. Haven't watched the stream in a while, and I finally just got caught up on the bots. Hashtag never ever living. Also, really missed Easy Street. Thank you, Krish. Yeah, we can't post that because then we get copyright struck. Fabit the Apple as well with the 15 months today. Welcome back, Apple. Welcome back, dude. In hell, take care of yourself before a game. Well, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I really enjoyed it with the team last night, and then afterwards I got so tired, so I just laid in my bed with my laptop in my lap until like midnight, trying to get some stuff done, mostly like design things, and then this morning I did the Jason part for things. Look, there are going to be bugs for sure, but we are launching update 20 today, and I'm very excited. This is it. I'm very excited about it. Since I'm late today, I was thinking that we should just go straight and open today's task, which hopefully, Gregory, is a task that helps us do patch notes today. Because that's what I want to do today. I really want to go through the patch noting with my Dylans and with all of you guys today. I would be the first to ask any update 21 leaks. Thank you, Angry Dads. Yeah, here's a leak. Personal vaults and greed in update 21. Etchings. That should have been in update 20. But I'm glad that we split this, by the way, because this update is bloody massive. It's huge. And everyone in the team, I just want to a big shout out before I start that everyone in the team has done so good and been grinding, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we have created for you all. It's weird to have so many hearts. Watch this guy get trolled. Exactly, Queen. Yeah. I want nothing but patch reading today. Matty, thank you for the 100 saying good morning, Iskal, and Merry Patchmas. Merry Patchmas to you and the Dylans around the world who celebrate, and hope you all get wished for this Patchmas. What you wished for. Yeah, a big note. Our plan now is, this is the first time ever where we have left 10 days from today till the 20th of December solely for hot fixes. So we are expecting to have bug fixes that come out in these 10 days. And then I've said to the team, everyone should take time off during the holidays. So, I mean, myself, I won't be back until like after the first week of January, because I think my family leaves at 7th or 6th of January, something like this. And so, yeah, I'll be busy with them. But we have one more week to go, though, Dylan, so I'm not going just yet. But I hope that you guys enjoy this update during the Christmas holidays. I hope that some of you are planning to start a brand new world or a brand new adventure because, yeah, quite frankly, I mean, the core of the game has got polished, and I think it's exciting. Very exciting. I am, says Chris. Nice. Yeah. Silent Face, thank you for the 9 months tier 2. How are you, Skull? I'm good, Silent Face. How are you, dude? And Lady Lilac, thank you so much for the 24 months today. 2 years. 2 whole years. Time flies. Here's to many more. Thank you, dude. Thank you. So excited to play on Paradise, this little pepper butt. Yeah. Is anyone excited to play on the official servers as well? I spoke with the team about this today. I was like, yeah, I mean, it's also because Josh was wondering, like, should we wait with updating our servers? I was like, no, of course not. We need to update our servers immediately when it comes out. Same says Flame is Spartan. Yeah, I know that there's a good community going over there as well. I'm excited for you guys. Meh, says Frosties. What's meh, Frosties? What's meh? Dia with 100 bits as well, saying, very excited for the new update. Joke of the day. I told Santa I'd been good this year. He laughed so hard he dropped his beer. Because you haven't been good? Will pre-release be updated, Iskal? I mean, yeah, Darkest, I guess so. Now it's no longer a pre-release after today, right? But I guess so, and then you guys will start getting the update 21 stuff after the holidays. Yeah. Yep. The whatever says, oh man, I re-rolled and, well, my companion is messed with 7 different legendaries. That happens, dude. Cast with the 200-bit saying, so our server gets a second vote to reset. Should we reset to prep for endgame, or should we carry on? Is that an official server, Castu? Is that one of the official Armory server you playing on? If you do get a vote, and you are gaming a lot like you are, Castu, I would reset. I would reset. I would vote to reset. Just because, like, look, I know how much you play, Castu, and also, like, there's so much core game loop content that has changed. We've even, like, the sigils alone makes it so that at level 100, you'll be able to, like, game quite a lot and get challenges and stuff. I would definitely vote to reset if we have that vote option on the official servers. Yeah. I don't play on official servers. I would play with Fair Lazy and Love Sputters. Is that, Frostis, is that on the Paradise servers? Yeah, or Paradise server. I'll reset and hopefully reach endgame by the time update 21 is out. I think you will. I mean, look, we have a lot of the update 21 stuff in the backpack already. Like, a lot of it is done, but I want to make sure that the greed stuff that we're doing is something very special. And I think it's going to be, but it's going to require us to do a lot of stuff. No, a private server. Oh, okay, nice. I hope you guys have a great time on the private server then, Frostis. I hope so. Okay, let's open today's thing. Number 7, Dylan. Because the Gregmas continues. Gregmas must continue. Number 7. Oh, it didn't work. That's the troll of today. We don't get a thing today. DJ, did you not plug in the redstone? He's doing it live. errors in the thing. There we go. Nice. Yay! Woo! Look at the nutcracker we got yesterday. Oh, it's a very dark room. Very dark indeed. Okay. What is this? Okay. I'll just fix this. There we go. Nice. It's a little Christmas night with Christmas trees and stuff. Okay. Here we go. Let's check out what Greg has installed for this patch day. Day 7. Looks cozy indeed. Yeah, I love these builds, by the way, from Nonami and DJA. They've done so good. Big shout out to them. Today you must build a shrine. It can be any style you want, but it clearly has to be an update 20 shrine. Bonus points are awarded for creativity and maximum funsies. Once you submit it, I will rate it between 1 and 10. Of course you will, Greg. Should I rate it 5 or above, all Awake Dylans will receive a cryonic scroll. There we go, dudes. There we go, Big D. Today, you will then, if I get it above 5, you will get the cryonic scroll, which lets you lock a legendary modifier. So if you're like trying to build a 4-stack or 3-stack, yeah. But we have to get it over 5. Okay. Every point in my rating is additionally worth 2,000 experience and 5 gemstones. Bonus points may also be awarded for great patch noting. There we go. Nice. Thank you, Greg. Happy update 20 from me in my corner, in my comfortable seat. And good luck. TikTok. Is that it? That's a very, very harsh book today, Greg. Very harsh book today. I like it. Bonus points may be awarded for great patch noting. Okay, and we have to build a shrine. I'll bring this with us. I got an idea. I think I know what I want to do, because I mean, we have a shrine here, right? But a shrine could be anything that I want. What if we take all of the update 20 stuff, like all the new blocks and stuff, and just build a totem pole, a Greg pole? a Greg pole. Yeah, maybe we have time to make a little Greg, what's it called? Head on top of it. Greg equals Grinch, yeah. Love our Greg shine. Yeah, I think we should just do like a 1-by-1 block that goes straight up, like a Greg pole. I like that. That's gonna be messy as hell. And because I don't want to spend time on it, I want to spend time on patch noting today and show you guys the new features and all of that, and record a video as well. We're recording a video. I'll start it in a second, dudes. Are you guys ready for this? Should we? But creativity. That's creative. That's creative, Ghostwing. Creative is like, you know. Bandy with Underbits saying Triple Nova. Sort of wish it was any other legendary. But oh well. Nova is fantastic, Bandy. The reason I don't play with it as much is because it's a bit obstructive for the viewers. That's lazy, says Mama Shay. Well, it said bonus points for patch noting. What about an obelisk? It's too big of a project, though. Too big of a project. We'll see. We'll see. I think we start with patch noting today, and then we spend time on the shrine. Because there is a lot for me to show. Greg won't like a poll. Man, okay, Lazy Skull. Okay! Okay, what the hell, dudes? Okay, maybe we'll make an obelisk then. Maybe we will make an obelisk. Who knows? Maybe we will make an update 20 obelisk. God dang, dudes. Holy crap, man. What about a tree of update 20? A Christmas tree thing? No, but I want it to be able to stand here after the season is over as well. Or maybe I don't. Ooh, I remember to buy all of these things. Should have bought that inscription. Should have, could have, didn't. Bad is kind. It's interesting to me that there are still things that I get excited with in the black market, despite having like everything in this world. Dylan's one is Cal Zero. Well, I just want to present the patch notes in a good way first. Tell you what, we'll do it that way. We'll do the patch note and then we'll see how much time we have. Because what we don't want is running out of time. Paradoxius Black, how you doing, Paradoxius? Thank you for the 40 months today. Welcome back, dude. And Sal, thank you for the 32 months of tier 3 today. What a day. What a patch day. Thank you, dude. Ceci Davici, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm so happy to have made a stream and hang out with you all. Hashtag never ever leaving. Love you all. Thank you, Ceci. Thank you. We're happy to have you as well. For sure. Okay. Okay. We record the video from here as well. Guys, this is it. This is it. The big update 20 is releasing today, 10th of December at 6 p.m. There will surely be some dramatic reactions to the patch notes. We're going to go through them and go through all of the new things. There might be some nerfs as well. But all in all, take off my hat. Hello. All in all, it's like a bouquet of flowers. Some of them smells like poop. Some of them smell great. But they all look good together. Mom, look, I made a YouTube video. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Let's see if I have some patch notes ready. Please. Yeah, you can add that, Josh. You can add that. Okay. Upon popular request, we also posted the patch notes themselves. What's my view in Minecraft at the moment? That. Upon popular request, we also posted the patch notes early inside the or in the Vault Hunters homepage, just so that everyone could read them on their own behalf as well. Okay, here we go, Dylan. Let's see if this works. Can finally retire my personal patch notes. You can, XQ. You can. Did you keep track of you on your own? I love that. All right, here we go. Update 20. Planned release date, as I said today. Words from the team. Hello, Hunters. Our update 20 is aimed at polishing and refactoring old and half-finished systems. No, we can't do this. Hold on. God dang it. God dang it. We'll restart that. What is the sound of the bloody shears? We'll do this. Remove the PvP. This is for the video. Can't have that sound in my earballs. I don't know if you can hear it when I've swapped my screens, but I could. I could, and it was disgusting. Okay. P. Here we go. Patch note time. I'm sorry, Seki. Gonna restart that. Okay, let's take a look at the patch notes. Look in. God damn it, that's such a good comment. Time to look at the patch notes. That's so stale, but okay. Whatever. Let's see here. And there, and there. Words from the team. Hello, Hunters. Our update 20 is aimed at polishing and refactoring old and half-finished systems to make the game in its current state feel more complete and shiny. This paves the road for the final update in the future and hopefully allows a lot of replayability and enjoyment. This is why I recommend that if there is a time you want to reset, if you feel like bored of your world, this is a good time to reset. You don't have to, but it's a good time to reset. These patch notes are still work in progress until the update has been released. Yep. Right. Let's go down the list. We're going to swap back into Minecraft. I'm going to show you guys the things as well. Highlights. Herald changes. The Velara stage. Rather than many different waves of mobs, there are now 5 set waves. Each wave, a grey zone will appear on the floor. You must lure mobs into the zone and kill them to complete the zone. When a zone is completed, fully green, the mobs will despawn and the next zone will appear, with mobs spawning shortly after. After all zones are completed, all mobs despawn and the Herald will continue to the next phase. I think this was an important update to the Herald stage because the Velara stage could completely crash people's clients, it could overload, and more importantly, it was definitely a soft cap on how quick you could do that stage. I know a lot of people who played a lot of Herald runs will probably agree with me that it was a little bit of a bottleneck for a speedrunner. Now it should be better. There's still a bit of bottlenecking. We might still patch this a little bit in the future, balance it a little bit different so the mobs can move faster, for example. But we're happy with the current way it is for update 20. Wendar stage. Breaking all sparks in time will now result in Herald instantly becoming stunned, skipping his attack. There we go. So that's for a speedrunner. If you manage to break all of them, you can skip the whole waiting for his attack and going into the yellow zone. That's also another thing we've done in order to adjust speedrunning the Herald, which we like when people do, and a lot of people are really good at it. Nexi, for example, big boy gamer there. Darkest big boy gamer there. New and updated rooms. Here we go, dudes. The memory room. Players will enter a room and activate the pillar. 4 sigils will appear on the upper level of the room. Make sure to memorize these shapes and colors. Once the timer runs out, you must break the sigils you remember seeing on the floor. If correctly guessed, rewards will spawn. If failed, guardians will spawn. Let's do one of these rooms real quick, Dylan. Let's do one of these rooms real quick so we can take a look at it in-game. Also important... here for the live stream. I can't really do parties today, so I had an idea because we're going to go into many vaults and just exit. So I had an idea of what we could do. I should have got some free crystals for this. Yeah, this is going to be awkward if I run out of this when we're patch noting. Greg is going to fail us here, Dylan. Greg is not going to like this. He's not going to like that the task is great patch noting awards bonus points. Greg, am I allowed to just get myself some crystals so I can show off the things? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm not gonna complete these crystals. I'm just gonna show off some stuff. Become cheat skull, exactly. Yeah, no, I think so. For the greater good. I can't pay for the memory room myself though. I could do that. Greg allows. Thank you, Greg Mas. Thank you, dude. Okay, let's just pay for the room ourselves. Boom. Let's do 2, and I will demo 2 of these. They are inscriptionable, by the way. You can get them as an inscription. We'll just do that. And this, I'm not going to complete this vault. We're going to run it with... Actually, it would be funny. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to randomly pick someone. How does that sound? Awake companions. This person. Naux is going to join me in this party. Hello, Naux. Hello, good sir. You will be a random display companion of doom. Right, let's go inside. Hello? I've not run a vault with one companion in a very long time. Runs with me, but experience? Yeah, you will get experience. Remember, the task also gives us experience. You will get half of the experience if I just exit. We gotta do the patch notes. If there's time, we can do a mega vault afterwards. Naux K, okay. Let's go and take a look at the memory rooms. Seki, this is where you can cut, I suppose. I'm helping Seki here as well. Yeah, you can still join the vault, by the way. There's still experience being awarded. And then I become quiet like I do when I record a YouTube video. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's boring. Here it is. And we made a change. This can be cut out. We made a change since yesterday, Dylan's, with the color thing because... last minute I realized that despite our effort to do color gradient so the colorblind people would be able to play this room, we had issues with the similarities of the colors anyway. So I decided that we're going to try this approach of making backgrounds for each color be different. So green is diagonal, red is spots, blue is horizontal and yellow is vertical, depending on where you stand, I suppose. But they are different. And with that, I hope that everyone will be able to see a difference in the room. And also, the yellow and the blue are the two colors that colorblind people can usually differentiate easy, while red and green are terrible. So that's why these have unique patterns, as in the spots and the diagonal shapes. Hopefully this helps everyone, because we want to make sure that we are inclusive and the accessibility for the game is great. We can do more for colorblindness in the future, but it requires massive rewrites. I think this is a good in-between. Anyway, the way this room works is you click the pillar, and now you gotta pay attention up top. Oh, we still got some bugs here. Okay. The moon, the green moon, and the yellow bumbo face, blue circle. Oh, what's the last one? I don't know what the last one was. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. There was a yellow bumbo face, so I got to break the yellow bumbo face. And a red square. Okay, red square. You're right. Was it a blue circle? There was a moon. There was a blue moon, I think. Blue moon. Blue circle. Nice. Okay, got it. And there was a moon. Was it a yellow moon? Green moon. Green moon? Yay! We did it! And there we go. The rewards of this room is chests, or can be chests, coins, etc. Just like the X-Mark room. And also, there's a chance to get uniques. We just got one of the new uniques in update 20. A magnet unique. Exciting! I think that was quite lucky that we pulled a unique there, by the way. I think it's like 1 in 20 rooms or so. So there we go. We got tons of these things as well. And yeah, that's the memory room. An exciting new room. A throwback to the old puzzle room that people loved back in the days in Vault Hunters. We have a few bugs here. We've tried to fix this bug for a long time now, all morning. And I was told that it was fixed, but it doesn't look like it's fixed still. Hopefully Josh is watching the stream and he can fix that though before we patch. By the way, the time of the patch is 6 p.m. So in 3 hours from now, we're releasing it at 6 p.m. Or that's when we are pushing it to CurseForge, and hopefully we get it approved with our premium status partnership we have with CurseForge, so that you guys can get it. Let me see what Josh said. Noted. Okay, yeah, it still doesn't work, Josh. We gotta make sure that works. But that's a great room. I think it's really cool. Oh Lord. There we go. What did you guys feel, Dylan? What happens if you fail? Oh, maybe I should have showed that. I guess I will just have to say it. If you fail that room, if you fail that room, the negative is that puzzle guardians will spawn. They look really cool, by the way, and they will try to kill you. So, yeah, it is a risk-reward room. I think there are about 10 of them. Should I show that on camera? I could show that on camera, couldn't I? I could show the failure on camera. And then we just cut to the failure, Dylan. Like, you guys are editing with Seki here, helping me out. Because I was going to keep it really clean. I feel like I'm failing. But it's very hard, because I also want to see the reactions in chat and speak with you guys. So, yeah. I don't want to be one of those streamers that records super strictly a YouTube video. But yeah, we'll go into one more. And we'll fail it, and we can cut there. That will be fine. Part of good patch noting, though. True. Yeah, true. Who did I get? I actually get a random one. Oh, yeah. I got Belenoptra has joined this vault. Also, you guys just want the experience, don't you? You get 1,000 XP for these. So that's great. Depending on how big the companion is, I suppose. So make sure to join it. It's a good free experience. Okay, so let's click the thing. And let's cut here somewhere. Now, should you fail to remember the different sigils, so for example, there is a yellow star there is a blue square, and, well, that was all I saw. So I saw the blue square. I thought, was it a filled one? I failed it anyway. Should you fail, you'll be facing these awesome guys with the pow hammers. I mean, I'm pretty high level. I'm pretty chilled here. These are easy for me. But, yeah, it could be a little bit of a chaotic situation. Look at them, though. They look amazing. And it's all part of like the polish that we've tried to do for this version. Get mobs to look and feel like the room, for example. There we go. Then you kill them and then you're set free. So you don't instantly die if you fail. That is the puzzle room. Hello, sir. I'm so excited to see Skyvolt's episode again. If Sek is back to editing, she's editing on overtime, if you will, for this video. But yeah, she is gonna come back, and we are gonna get Skyvolt episodes again. I'm excited to start playing there again, honestly. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that I'm not that far in with this update coming out, because as I say, there are a lot of like core systems that are polished and changed. Skyskull is the best skull. Thank you, Magic Marker. Thank you, dude. Okay, well there you go, another 1100 experience. Right, that was the puzzle room. Let's continue with the patch notes. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this, Dylan. Holy crap. Oh man. It doesn't help that I only have one cast monitor, so when I switch screens I have to like change what I'm casting first. It's funny. Furthermore, there's another new room, the Dragon Room. The Dragon Room existed in the past, but we've updated it. The Dragon Room got a huge update, a big overhaul. It got completely changed. Players now enter the lower pit and activates the pillar. There will be 4 waves of goblins that spawn from the tunnels, and they will path to the center portal. There are 7 types of goblins with respective drops. There are uniques, cards, gear, jewels, fruit, gold, and soul shards. We'll take a look at that as well. But let's just take a look at the next room as well, the warehouse at the same time, because this is a new Omega room. We've done a new Omega room, first time in a long time. An Omega room for card packs. Cute little cardboard boxes fill the room. Make sure to check the upper office area. That's a little bit of a sneaky. A little bit of a sneaky there. Okay, so let's get into the game and look at those 2 rooms. Is Skal's Omega room? Yeah, my own Omega room, eh? My own Omega room that I had to change the design for like 2 hours ago a little bit because we couldn't get rotations to work. Did I have more crystals? No, but I was allowed crystals today, so that's okay. I need to run the command for this one as well. Yeah, I'm holding it, Josh. Okay, I'm holding it. And then the dragon room. I mean, surely we have dragon rooms. Dragon, yeah, we do. We'll just use this big boy one. We'll do 2 in case we need to look at 2. And I'm just gonna let it randomly select a companion. That's fun. That's fun. You put the crystals in the spice track, the skull? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, I did, like a very good organizer, didn't I? I was very good organizing. Okay, Kevin Games, thank you so much for the tier 3 for 34 months today, man. Welcome back. Right, let's go and have a look at these rooms. On the map, the cardboard room it's a very rare room, by the way. You can't inscribe the room either. It's brand new in that regard. And it's kind of like a dig site in terms of rarity. A little bit more common than the dig site, I will say. Double as common as the dig site. Hello, Roy Boy. You are the selected one for this vault to show off these 2 rooms. Here is the updated Dragon Room. I think that our builder who did this, Cat, did an amazing job with this because she maintained the feel of the old Dragon Room while getting it an update that it desperately needed. I know I'm expecting that a lot of people didn't want this room to go away. A lot of people like it for coins, but to all of you, I say this. We have worked really hard on trying to make challenge rooms a challenge or a specific thing happening. And I want them to feel more like mini games than they have done in the past. We've at the same time increased or lowered the rarity of the cove. So you'll find more coves where you can get your coin and needs. Anyway, this room, you click the pillar and the dragons breathe fire. That's so cool. I love it. And then we get the goblins. This one is the card guy, I guess. Yeah, that's a card guy as well. And these are gear goblins. So the idea here is that you have to choose what goblins you deem worthy for destruction. And I'm going to try and get this guy. They're trying to get to the middle. They're trying to avoid me and get to the middle. Come on, dude. He did not die from that. Oh, I Frost Nova'd him. Oh my goodness, Frost Nova powerful. There we go. And I actually got quite a lot of card packs. Now, the caveat with this room is that the wave will only continue. Oh, there's this gear package. It will only continue if you kill 1 goblin on wave 1, 2 on wave 2, 3 on wave 3, and 4 on wave 4. The maximum amount of goblins you can kill is therefore 16. Here's a gold goblin. So there's still a way to get gold in this room. I have a very... No, actually, Frost Nova is great for this. Come on. Come on, dude. Yes. Okay, can I get one more? Can I continue? This is Soul Shard guy. No! And there it is. There it is. So I came out of this room with a little bit of gold and a little bit of cards. And as I say, there's also a unique goblin that you can find. I bet you that there are builds that are better at killing goblins than I am. This is not a goblin killing build. And that's kind of what I want as well. I want people to have specific build for specific tasks or specific hunts or whatever they're doing. I think this is a really cool room. And the card goblin is really, really good, actually. Really, really good for hunting cards if you get him. There's one more thing in this room. The room will actually remove, or not remove, it will nullify all of your area of effect bonus that you have. So if I had 24% here, it's actually 0. That's an additional challenge in this room. And I think it appears as a potion effect, but I can't see it at the moment. But there we go. There's the dragon room. A quick note for Josh. We need to add the health bars to that room. Josh, we need to add the health bar to the goblins. And we never did the top bar, I realized. So that's a bit stressful. I don't know if you and DJ and Kat can cook something with short notice, but maybe you can. Something that makes it look a little bit better than a development bar. Otherwise, that will be in a hotfix, for sure. But yeah, health bar, they need to be added to goblins. Oh no, do we want to show health of them? We don't, actually. No, we don't want to show health bars for goblin. That was a purposeful thing that I've done. Roy boy, I was purposeful. I was purposeful. This looks nice. Thank you, Zero. Thank you, dude. Here is the new Omega room, the warehouse. And this room, as I say, you cannot craft an inscription for this. You have to find it in the wild. It is a very rare Omega room, not quite as rare as the dig site, but almost. It contains of a lot of these cardboard boxes, and I'm going to turn off my magnet because I think this looks so cool. You break them with any tool, and you get absolutely nothing, absolute garbage. No, some of them are garbage, others will contain more card packs. In average, if you break all of the card boxes in this room, I'm going to let you guys explore it by yourself. If you break all of the card boxes in this room, you should be getting, in average, anywhere between 70 and 100. If you get 100 card packs in here, you've had a massive jackpot. You can get less than 70 as well. The ranges that we did for this room is huge on purpose so that it feels special and unique every time you find it. There's a little office space up there as well. There are some secrets here as well. But as I say, I'm going to let you guys explore it. I'm very, very excited. It is a warehouse where they are destroying bad packs. So yeah, you better hunt this room down before they burn up all of the cardboard boxes. I absolutely love it personally. It's a great feeling, great feel Omega room. There we go. Check the office. No, I'm gonna let you guys explore it. I'll let you guys explore it. There it is. Great patch noting needs to contain some sort of what's it called? Surprises. Some sort of surprises. Can you vein mine the boxes? You can. You can vein mine the boxes, Mimer. Yep, absolutely. How many in chat had not seen that warehouse before? Because I did show it off on a stream the other day, but I changed it slightly. I made it a little bit brighter, changed the blocks because they didn't rotate. Question from Lady Jing saying, will old inscriptions give you the new rooms or are they useless now? The old Dragon Rooms inscriptions will give you the new Dragon Room inscription. Dragon Room. Yes, they will. Jinx, they will. Me, I haven't seen it. Flint Master's in the house. I did not, says Aaron. Okay, there we go. Quite a few people haven't seen it. Spaz didn't see it. Miss Goldburn said, I missed it the last 2 streams. Oh, what's up, Miss Goldburn? Good to see your face, man. Good to see your face. I hope you catch up on the VODs. I'm going to be a good Iskal man, and I'm going to delete these because, as I say, they were... or I didn't say it, but they were not legitly gained. Well, I guess the Dragon Room ones were, actually. That was stupid. Yeah, they were. They were my inscription. Anyway, more patch notes. I think, Dylan, rating. Am I doing okay so far? I mean, it's been a while since I did patch noting. I feel like we're going through things in a way where hopefully... So I want to leave you guys with an excitement. I don't want to show you guys all of the secrets. I want to leave you guys with an excitement. It's a 7 out of 10. How can I make 5 out of 10 from Flaming Spartan? It's decent patch noting. You're doing so good. Thank you, Emperor. 6 out of 10. Miss Raven. Okay, how can I make it better then? 10 thumbs up from Albius. Thank you, dude. How can I make it better? You're keeping me awake, so good patch noting. Thank you, Edishan. You're doing great. 10 out of 5, thank you, masses. Okay, jump more. Oh, you know what? You know what we don't do is we don't stand here. Stupid. Don't want to have that sound in the background of the patch noting. That would be awful. Greg would know this. Okay. Time to get back to the patch notes. And this is so annoying that I have to do this. There we go. Now we've seen all the rooms. We'll move on. Next, in the highlight section, Josh, can I just say that the formatting of this is terrible. If you have time, please update it to be like not like this. It's super poop. Thank you. And that's my fault, by the way, because I didn't have time to do this, so I had to outsource it. And it had to be done by my stream. Anyway, let's continue. We're done with highlights. Let's get and look at gear updates. Unique gear. Okay, it's the sub one. Unique shards can now be used to craft a random unique in the Vault Forge. These are obtained when scrapping a unique piece. In order to craft a unique gear piece, the player must have reached Grandmaster crafting level. Whew. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a minute. There are a few more things I want to say about this first. Unique models have new variant transmogs. So you can, with several uniques, not all of them, but several uniques, you can swap the model in the transmog table. For example, the Rosethorn Ivy, which is very cool. We have several new uniques, and I know already that some of these, or one of this, is going to be the new meta for any AP build, for any spellcaster build. But let me show you them in game. They're all of these. I'm not going to read them out. I'm going to show them in game instead. And let's see here. Unique gear fixes possibility. Okay. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that is. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. We'll go into game, and I'll show you unique crafting. And I'll show you the new uniques that we have, because I am excited about this. I am a big enjoyer. Personally, I'm a big enjoyer, and you guys know this. I'm a big enjoyer of the hunt, the chase of unique gear. I think it's well fun and well cool. And so having more uniques, I think is going to be super exciting. Right, so inside your forge, you will find at the very bottom this thing here. Craft unique. But in order to be able to craft it, you have to have reached Grandmaster with your proficiency, which you get from scrapping Vault gear. Now, we have made another, and I'm sure it's later in the patch notes, I'm going to say it already now. We made another big change to gear crafting. This might still not be the final version, people might still not like it, but we have made it so that it favors the proficiency. You unlock levels much earlier than you did previously, except for the Grandmaster. So as you can see, these lines are changed. They're in different positions now, meaning that you will be able to reach the Master tier quicker than you were in the past. So for me, I am actually at level 100. I'm already at the Master tier at level 100. So I'm halfway there with the Grandmaster. Grandmaster still requires the same amount of work as previously, and to give a little bit of a recap for that, I think on level 2 you need to have scrapped 16, so you need to have scrapped about 4 gear pieces to reach Grandmaster. And then on level 15, which is another breakpoint, I think you have to have scrapped about 40 gear pieces to reach Grandmaster. The goal is that early game, you should be able to keep up with this all the way up to like around level 50, where you start struggling and start falling behind. Now, what does Grandmaster do? It allows you to craft unique gear, which is really cool. But it also has been buffed in this patch. We have made it so that a Grandmaster craft will have a greater modifier chance of 50%. That means that you will be able to make gear pieces with half a legendary when you craft them quite early on. So if I craft myself a sword, I actually didn't get it. I actually didn't get it here either. Oh my goodness, it's 50%. What is happening? I go and make some more Vault alloy. That was a bit cringe, wasn't it? When I tested this, I couldn't not get empowered ones or or imbued ones. No, not imbued ones. Improved one. Let's do a 69er. No, still nothing. There we go. So there we go. I got an improved modifier. I got it on increased champion damage. That means that I got a tier that I can't achieve by finding gear. So hopefully this makes crafting as you play through the game a little bit more interesting. I still think that we have a little bit of work to do, a little bit of things that we can do to make it a little bit better. But I like it. I think it's a step in the right direction for sure. And then, as I say, the ultimate reward for reaching Grandmaster is that you can craft uniques. Now, uniques, you will need unique shards. And to get unique shards, as I said when I read the patch notes, you will need to scrap a unique item. And here we go. Again with this problem with lava, Dylan. Again with this problem with the lava. This time, let's just go to the nether. Let's just go to the nether and get ourselves a little bucket here. We should have made a lava factory the other day. We really should have. It was a great factory though at the end. Oops, misclicked. I don't actually like when lava buckets are part of recipes, so maybe I should just change that. But yeah, if you now scrap a unique in this version, in update 20, let's see if I can find something. I can scrap a baguette. Yeah, I'll scrap a baguette. If you scrap a baguette, you will be guaranteed to get a unique shard. And as I say, you need 4 of them. Let me just get 3 more in here. You need 4 of them in order to craft yourself a unique. And it would be a completely random unique. We've been inspired by Diablo 4 with this, with how you craft mythics. But it costs 16 volt alloys, 10 volt gold, and 4 shards. And then when I craft it, I got boots. Okay, interesting. Crafted by Escal85 will be the tag on them. And what are these? Pacifist, I think. Pacifist sandals. You can see the different transmogs as well, since you can now transmog. And there we go. I got a pair of pacifist sandals. They're pretty garbage though. And then I could just scrap them again and continue my journey with unique shards. So it will allow you to sort of have use for all uniques you find. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat. There is a little bit of a trade-off that we've done. Uniques will no longer spawn with a living modifier. I know a lot of people liked that they did. But unfortunately, with the way our gear system works, it wasn't actually beneficial for the player always. Sometimes you would have a unique level up with you, and you would actually lose power of the unique because of the way uniques are coded. So the best we could do is allow you to craft your uniques at your level, and hopefully by doing so, finding uniques early game still has value in the form of unique shards. Now, living on uniques were great, but as I say, it unfortunately ruined a few too many uniques, and we couldn't really fix it with the way we built our system without a complete rewrite. We'll return to this in Vault Hunters 4 and see if we can do it even a smarter way, but I kind of like this system. I like it. Thank you, Iskal. Thank you, Trin. Yeppers, thank you, Iskal. Alien Dev, thank you. Why are we thanking me? That's rough. Early uniques leveling up was the best way to get perfect rolls. Oh, that's a good point, Chad Masters. Yeah, I mean, it could go the other way. It could go the other way as well. Voltas 4, when? It'll be sometimes next year. It'll be after update 21. And it will be on the latest Minecraft version, which I heard updated yesterday, interestingly enough. So anyway, new uniques I wanted to show you guys as well. And we have, as I said, I love the hunt. We've added quite a few. Is it 7 we've added? We gonna take a look at them, Dylan? Let's have a look at the new uniques. They are part of the unique codex. You can refer to this book in game in order to see them and figure out how to get them. First of all, we have the Vitalis plate. Actually, you know what? Let's not do it that way. I'm gonna give myself. I should have prepared this. Oh, this might be minus points from Greg. I should have prepared this. Let me go here. Let me just destroy all of these items we created here, and let me create my uniques. The vault, gear debug, give unique item. And now I gotta remember which ones are the new ones. Let's see if I can. Echo Flare is a new one. There's one. This you can cut out, Seki. This is more for the streamer. Ender Rings is another new one. I should have prepared this. What is Josh saying? Oh, thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much, Josh. We have Butcher's Axe. Are you guys excited for new uniques? I worry sometimes when I do stuff in Vault Hunters that it's only actually me that enjoys that sort of stuff, but I love uniques. Very okay, that's good. That's good. Vitalis, did I get Vitalis already? No. I keep forgetting to write the level. Of course, we love new stuff always. Yeah, that's a good thing. Not always, though. It's not everyone that loves it. With Quickstone, which we actually found in the Goblin Room. And Starforge. Okay. Let's take a look at the new uniques. All of them are covered in the unique codex so that you can check out how to get these inside the game. but I have them in my inventory, and they are... Which one do I start with? Let's start with the Butcher Axe. The Butcher Axe is the axe that you see villager guardians wear. I think it's awesome. It's been in the game for a while, this transmog, but we haven't used it for a unique, which we should have done. I think it looks really, really cool. And the Butcher Axe has a damage roll. It's an axe, of course. It has all the basic for an axe. And the special ability it has is that it has a random chance to gain 1 heart when killing a mob. It's really sad that the formatting of this looks like this, because the amount of times we try to fix this and it still looks like crap. That's obviously something we'll fix before we patch. Let me reread that for the video. The unique chance is... the unique effect on this is that it has a chance to gain 1 heart when killing a mob. But you can no longer gain health from any other sources. So it's a bit of a trade-off. I can see this being valuable for Javelin users specifically. It will have a high damage roll, and I can see that it can be valuable to leech life from a distance. But it's a bit of a trade-off. It's a bit of a min-maxer's type of unique. We'll see how many end up using it. We'll see if we need to make adjustment to it in the future. I think it's really, really cool. It's a bit unique. It fits the lore. Oh, there's one more that I forgot, actually. Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart. Thank you, Josh. Josh, did you see that it was messed up on the thing again? The text of it was messed up. Right. The next unique we'll look at is the Vitalis plate. This is an interesting chest plate. It looks weird as hell. I don't think it's supposed to look like this. I think this is a broken texture. Guys, we still have 2 hours to fix these things. I don't know why it looks like that. It's not supposed to look like that. But anyway, the Vitalis plate is a chest plate with a block chance default roll. It has health, it has armor, it has resistance. Great for tanking, great rolls as well. It also has mana regen. Then it has 2 levels to heal, or it has a random 2 to 4 levels to heal. And the unique effect is 25% chance to gain 1 heart when successfully landing a block. So that's a quite interesting tank piece of gear. So all of a sudden you have a chest plate that gives you a chance to have something happen when you wear a shield and when you're high on blocking. I actually think that this gear is going to be used a lot. I think a lot of people prefer or like to be safe and like to play it safe. I think Vitalis plate is a great unique. Not very min-maxy. It's just a great unique. And it drops from goblins in the goblin room that we checked out. So that's very, very cool. That also has a broken modifier looking and a broken model. I don't know what happened there. Anyway, let's take a look at the next one. Frost Warden. A new shield. I really like this model. It looks very clean. It's a very clean, straightforward shield. It has a bit of Z fighting that might need to be fixed, but it's like a big frozen... How can I showcase it better? Can we put it like... Can we put it in a wardrobe maybe? Yeah, let's put it in a wardrobe so we can look at it without looking at my face at the same time. Here. If I put it in here. There we go. Yeah, it has a lot of like bumpiness and stuff like that I really like, and some icicles in the bottom. This shield, because it is a shield, it gives you levels to Ice Bolt, it gives you block chance, and then it does successful blocks have a 42% chance, or the chance is a range, to glacially imprison the blocked mob. That's a little bit of a bug there on the shift as well, but okay. 20 to 50% is the roll range, and has a chance to glacially imprison the blocked mob. I think this is going to be a favorite with a lot of ice builds, and I wanted to in Update 20. I wanted to give some love to the Frost Enjoyers out there. Personally, I'm a Frost Enjoyer myself. I know it's a little bit of a slower play style than what I usually play here on Twitch or in my videos. But I do enjoy it. I think that it's a satisfying way to play Vault Hunters. It's very, very safe usually to be able to freeze down the mobs and stuff like that. What was the bug on shift? It doesn't show the roll range in percentage, Josh. It shows 0.2 to 0.5 for some reason. Okay, next unique. The Ender Rings. These are not designed by me. These are designed fully by our beloved Exploding Dice, who's done a lot of these awesome models. And much love to Exploding Dice. This is a focus, an offhand, and it gives Warp a little bit of love. It increases the warp projectile speed, it lowers its cooldown, and it gives levels to warp in addition to mana regen. So when you use this, your dash warp is super quick. It's so ridiculously quick. I want to see, like, this might change the value of warp, or it might change the perception of like people who doesn't want to play with warp quite a lot. I think it's really, really, really cool. Place the pieces on a pedestal. That's a great patch noting. That is a 10 out of 10 patch noting. Yeah, you're right. What are they called? They're called pillars from Buildscape, which is also a new mod that we're adding with update 20. Super exciting. I like these ones. Let's get some deep slate pillars and place it down here next to Santa. Actually, we'll remove Santa for this demonstration. I think that some of them might not show up correctly, so we'll see. That shows up correctly. Okay, we'll remove Santa for now. So that is Ender Rings. What do you guys think about that, Dylan? I think Ender Rings is going to change the definition of Dash quite a lot for people. I want to try Warp now. Yeah, exactly. I think the Warp can be very powerful with it. We've also looked at the Butcher Axe already. We've looked at the Vitalis Plate, which is completely broken, but that's okay. Next up, let's take a look at the Echo Flare. Speaking about game-defining uniques, this one is, oh, it's really cool. It's like a candle that's like that's like moving almost. I love it. Look at how cool it looks there with the transparent candle. What does it do? Well, it has levels to dash. It has a mana base roll like a focus usually does. It also has a mana regen roll, and then it has chance to instantly reduce all of its cooldown when casting an ability. This is actually a top roll here as well. It's 5 to 20%. We also have a problem displaying that, apparently. But basically, this means that you can, if you get lucky, get an instant reset of the ability you just cast. So we're going to see if we can get it to happen with Warp here. 18% it said. So it should happen every 5 times-ish. No, still nothing. And I ran out of mana. This would be absolutely great for mage builds that use Storm Arrow, for example, or Hunter. Absolutely very game-defining unique. Not just Dash either, any ability. Yep, any ability, Hoy. Any ability that you cast has a chance to reset its cooldown. Yep. You like that one? What do you mean by all of its cooldown? It will reset it so that it doesn't have any cooldown, Kelp Hunter. So that if you cast Hunter with 200-second cooldown, you have an 18% chance that it doesn't go on cooldown at all. So you can double cast it, which is very cool. Does it work for totems? Yeah, it works for totems, and it will work for Javelin, for example. You can double cast a Javelin. Echoes it. 2 Storm Arrows, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Maybe 3 if you get lucky, right? Maybe even 3. That's very cool. Yeah, thank you, dudes. Next, let's look at the new jewel, the Frozen Heart, which we hopefully can get colored in an ice blue before we release. This one has a size between 5 and 20. So you can get this at roll 5, which would be insane. Looting an Omega chest has a 15% chance to cast a level X Frost Nova on the target, on the chest. So the Nova and the percentage chance is random. And Frozen Heart from Brotato. Is it actually a thing in Brotato? I played Brotato. I didn't even know about that when I designed this one. But this, together with a lot of item rarity, will have you freeze. Again, I did say that I've been wanting to give some love to all the Frost enjoyers out there. This will give a lot of extra freezing and glacial possibilities and stuff like that. So exciting jewel. One person in the dev team, I'm not going to mention who, said that no one is going to use it because it takes up size on the tool. I don't know about that. I think that I will probably use it. I think that I'll probably want a Frozen Heart on my tool, on my chest breaker for sure. Okay, anyway, next up, let's look at our new unique magnet. You guys knew that it was coming. A unique magnet indeed. Quickstone. It doesn't have much. It has 2 things, but it's a big butt. And I like big butts, okay? It does have a copious roll, 11 to 25%, which is standard for level 100. And then it has gain X% increased overall mining speed. You know when we built our mining pickaxe or mining tool, I have heard people say, and people want to have a lot more capacity on your tools, or so that you can put more mining speed in. I didn't think that was a clean way of doing it. I know that there are add-ons that does it, or changes to modded Vault Hunters. I don't think that was the coolest way to do it, but I agree that there should be a way to get more mining speed. This magnet will provide you with just that. It will be able to, as I say, 35% increase in my overall mining speed. That means that every mining speed thing that I have already gets multiplied and increased by the percentage. So no longer do you need to hit 720 or 715 if you want to make an insta wood breaker. You need to hit a considerably lower number than that, and then multiply it with a magnet. Very, very cool. That's Quickstone. Love the texture. Big shout out to DJ for that. Love that texture. Chloe, what's up, dude? What is today's task and reward? We gotta do excellent patch noting and then build a shrine dedicated to update 20, because today is update 20, Chloe. And I'm very excited. We are 2.5 hours away from public release. The final unique that we have added that I want to show you, I deem be completely game defining, completely game changing for a lot of casters out there. It's a weapon. It's an axe. It's called Starforge. And this is too good of a unique. I already regret it. I'm already feeling the nerf veins inside me needing to nerf this thing. But I'll show you. I'll show you guys. Quickstone, as I say, is an axe. It's a main hand weapon. It has a basic attack damage roll, same as any axe on level 100. It has attack speed as well. It then has an ability power roll that is higher than it can have on a normal weapon. However, it can't be legendary. So it rolls 21 to 45. It has increased attack speed. And finally, the unique effect is every 9 hits unleash an Arcane Nova, dealing 180% of your ability power in a 3-block radius. This means that when you're on hitting with your mage build, you will, after a certain amount of hits, get a Nova, Arcane Nova, Shockwave that does AoE damage. Hopefully this can complement any caster build to be more of a battle mage, where you can do extra damage up front. Iskal, can you explain the order of ranges on the shift here? No, I can't really. I can't really. I don't know why they are in different order than what they should be. 6 to 10 is the hits, 3 to 6 is the radius, and 50 to 200% is the ability power scaling. But yeah, I think the sound is so funny. I want to replace the sound. I'd love to replace the sound. I was looking at it earlier, but I ran out of time. That's probably going to be a hotfix to replace the sound. I think this is a bit of lore for the stream. I actually think that it's Dowski's voice pitched up. I think he recorded, if I saw right last night when we were all grinding, I think I saw Dowski send a clip of his voice to use for this, which is hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but I think we can probably license a sound that has a little bit more of a yeah, or maybe we keep it. I don't know. I don't know, dude. We'll see. We'll see. Dowski go pew pew. Yeah, exactly. Starforge, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else. I think it's an amazing, absolutely grand new addition to Vault Hunters. I'm very, very excited to see people play around with these new uniques. And as I say, they're all in the codex. You can figure out where they are dropped and how to get them in the unique codex. Cool. That's the new uniques. Starforge PC. Isn't that Asmongold's thing? Isn't that Starforge PC? Isn't that Asmongold thing? I don't. Why do I recognize the name? It is. Yep. And KCO. Okay. Yep. There we go. There we go. I didn't name it after Asmongold's PC brand, but I thought the Starforge because I looked at the model again. Exploding Dice made this model. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go back to the patch notes. Actually, no. Let's stay here for a while. Another new thing that is absolutely game-defining that we've added in Update 20 is this block, which you recognize from the past, but it has got a new function. We use the same model because the old archive block is gone. This is the gear sealer. And the gear sealer will be the final step of making your gear good. We have replaced the old Vorpal focuses with Ascendant marks, and they will update automatically in your game. And the way this works is that you put a gear piece in here that you're happy with, that you're done with, because after you do this, after you seal your gear piece, you cannot change it again. And based on the gear's rarity and level, it will cost a different amount of Ascendant marks and Painite and gold. It's quite a lot, by the way. As you can see, this is a common sword at level 100. Therefore, it's going to cost 1,000 Painite gems, that's for the level, and 600 Vault gold, and 2 marks to do the seal. But we're going to do it, because this is a very, very cool little thing. Let me get some Painite here. I have loads of Painite. I'm sure if you've played a lot of this, you have a lot of Painite in your world, because it is a resource that previously didn't really have that many uses. It was just for gear crafting. But now you need it for this as well. So you need to put that in. It will take gold automatically from your coin pouch. And here we go. Let's seal my sword. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And there we go. You will get a sealed outcome. I actually got very lucky here. I got something very, very good. It replaced, so it can either replace a random modifier on your piece with a sealed modifier, or if you get super lucky, it's 1 in 10, it will add a sealed modifier, not touching any of your modifiers. So the risk is that you may lose your legendary modifier or something that you really care about, but the reward, the sealed modifiers, are quite strong. In my case, it replaced the heart fragment chance that I had on my sword, and instead gave me +4 levels to all offensive abilities. It will not replace frozen things. No, that's a good question. If you have a frozen modifier, it cannot target it. So there we go. That's now my sword. That's an amazing roll, by the way, because now if we look here, all abilities under the offensive has got +4. None of them has got +4. that's finding a bug in the last second. Oh no, wait, what is going on here? Oh, it's done it to all the core abilities, not to modified abilities. Oh, that's a bug. Oh, hopefully the team has time to fix that. It should, of course, do it to all the ability. It should do it to all the offensive abilities, even if they're specialized. Look at this. It does it only to Stonefall. Josh, I hope you catch that. So it only does it to the base abilities, not if they are specialized. I think that we need to use different IDs. Maybe I messed up the configs. But anyway, it's supposed to do it to all the offensive abilities, no matter what specialization you have. Yeah, it's a config thing, Josh says. Sorry, Josh. I also realized, Josh, that I haven't added the new unique effects from the new unique things in the sealer. So if someone has time to do that as well, that would be great. Just copy paste out my previous ones and change the ID to the new unique effects. Thank you, Josh. We are developing. We're finishing up while we are patch noting. Yes, we are. Greg, that's a bonus point that we are so eager to get this patch perfect. Why does it do +8 though? It does +8 because I have the prestige called Aspect of Mastery, which doubles any extra skill levels gained by gear, cards, trinkets, or any other sources. So for me, this +4 is +8, which is insane. Now, what's exciting about this as well is that you can do this, you can apply this sealing to unique items. Unique items are, as you guys know, unmodifiable, but you can seal them. Indeed, you can put them in here and you can seal them. It is very expensive, however. It costs 10 marks. 10 marks if they're unique. So you got to make sure to grind out some marks to use this function. But as I say, it can make the gear super, super powerful. And hopefully, my goal with this system is that it's a min-maxer's dream. It's a min-maxer's dream to be able to completely get something incredibly overpowered. Here's the last caveat, and the coolest thing with this thing isn't to be able to get +4 to all offensive abilities or +4 to all ultimate abilities or whatever. The coolest thing is that this will also have the possibility, even on a unique, to give you a unique effect. So it could, in theory, replace my durability roll with a unique effect, such as, I don't know, the magnet with the mining speed, the Starforge with the arcane being cast, any other unique effects. Are marks available in the black market? They are. They are available in black market, yes. So that means you can get a unique gear piece, and I think I did that earlier here when I was showing you guys this the first time, when it was a little bit less polished. You can in theory get a unique item with two unique modifiers. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. I'm a big enjoyer of that. You can really maximize gear using the gear sealer. Yep, good stuff. This does look like a face with a nose, a Santa face. Right. Next up, I think that we should have. Actually, we should go back to patch notes to know what we should do next. There are more things on gear, though. Should I, Dylan? A question about production. Should I include imbuement here as well? Gear imbuement? Because I am going to talk about dungeons, but like, yeah, there's no guarantee that we get the dungeon stuff. Some unique variants. Oh, let's take a quick look at this as well. Look at how many different unique variants we have. So this is the gladiator buckler in 3 different displays. We have the baguette as a croissant as well. I don't really want to showcase all of these. There is a pink Excalibur. There's a pink Excalibur now. Yep, there's a pink Excalibur, and then I don't know what the difference is with the other green one. Don't know how much different they are, but there's a pink Excalibur. It looks good. Yeah, I like it. I'm not going to showcase all of these. I want you guys to be able to see them in game, but they look amazing. And again, Exploding Dice has made an amazing job with these. Pink Excalibur, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Now the question is, should I show imbuement? This is going to be a little bit tricky to make the video right. No, I think we do it with dungeons. I think we continue with the patch notes. Yeah. I have one, says Carolina. Nice. Time to go and get a pink Excalibur. There we go. I love that you guys immediately are thinking about the chase, right? That's so big for the game. And for you guys to feel like replayability is a thing. I'm going to take off Idona because particles in my face. Are you, Dylan, checking in with you real quick. Are you feeling like the replayability of Vault Hunters is improving with this patch from what you've heard so far? Yeah. Because I feel like we have flattened out some systems. We've reforged some systems from the ground up. I mean, look at the card system that we're going to get into here in a minute. Kiana Mark with 100 bits saying, I want to say good job, developers. You guys killed it with this update. 100%. And like every other update, you guys done more than a wonderful job. Thank you a lot for this wonderful mod pack, sir. Thank you, dude. Kanta Groom with it 52 months today saying, thanks for growing this game more and more, Iskal. And thanks, Dylan, for being here. Yeah, thank you, Dylan, for being here. It means so much to me. We got DSP Bird with the 34 months today. Welcome back to the NL Tuesday with 100 bits saying, did you want to build a snowman? Sorry, just checked in. But things I've seen so far are very nice. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Sid. And Caster with the 200 bits saying, twack, 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 bing. I don't know what that means. Oh, did I just sound like a chicken or something? God dang it. Improve 1,000, improve 10,000 is on the stage. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Especially towards endgame. Yeah. Gives us more to do so that it does not become an endless loop. Thanks. I appreciate that. I really want a Pestilence Wall or a Rosethorn Ivy with a unique ability or the other shield for an Omega build of Entropic Bind Poison with on-hit Javelins. And you can get that now, Henry. With the Sealer, you can get it. I mean, it's going to take a few attempts. It's going to take a lot of marks, but you can grind to get there. I really appreciate like games like PoE and Diablo and these other games that think longer about like the idea that you can get excited. You pick up the game, you play for a month, then you may get bored of it, and then 2 months later you're like, actually, I think I want to play it again. I really like that with games. I think it's really hard to reach, but that is the goal. That has always been the goal. I wasn't trying to make you sound like a chicken, but it was funny. Thank you, Castu. A good laugh is always a good laugh, Dylan. Remember that. Okay, let's go back to the patch notes. Here. There are several things that we have done on like base modifiers. We've done a few polish things and changes to modifiers on gear, but I won't go through all of them. We've just sort of cleaned up a few that were bad rolls or whatever that were in the game. So you will feel when you roll gear, you shouldn't feel much of a difference, but you will feel like it's a little bit more balanced, hopefully. No nerfs in that, just buffs, if any. Yeah, oh my goodness, dude, this file, I can't see where to read next. The formatting is so weird here. Oh, is this a new chapter? Okay. Speaking about gear, let's take a look at chaotic gear. There's a new rarity gear called chaotic. And this new rarity does not follow the usual conventions of Vault gear. There is no modifier exclusivity, and prefix and suffix modifiers do not respect their position. Any affix modifier can be anywhere. This means that you can get attack damage, increased attack damage, and resistance on the same gear piece. You can also get 2 attack damage rolls. Legendary gear can roll with 2 of the same modifiers, exactly. Chaotic gear can be found by killing champions and found in dungeons. Chaotic gear cannot be rolled in the artisan station. I really like this feature. We'll take a look at it in game. I think that we speak about min-maxers dream, we speak about gamers playing a lot of Vault Hunters. This opens up for like some really weird combinations. And I guess what we do here in order to demonstrate this is we create a chest plate. We make it the Vault Gear Debug set level 100 and rarity chaotic. Oh, set roll. Set roll type chaotic. There we go. And then we can put some of these in this chest just so I have some copies. Shouldn't even have done this in the Dylan world, dudes, but I'm trying to keep track of what's mine and what's demo. I think I'm doing an okay job. We're going to need to make several of these in order to give a good example out. You know what I'm going to do before the next little segment cut? Let's do a little chest. Let's hide it in our back room. Here we go. And let's just empty all of our stuff in here. Boom. Yeah, something like this. Okay, better for demonstration purposes. Much better. So chaotic gear has the lovely color purple. Lovely color. Everyone loves this color. Everyone loves this color. And as I say, you can find it in dungeons, you can find it from champions, and more dungeons. It's a lot of dungeon hunting to get chaotic gear. The thing is, they don't just drop from the ornate barrels in dungeons, they also drop from the dungeon mobs themselves. But I'm sure that we'll get into a dungeon here in a little bit and we'll take a look at that. Anyway, when you identify these, again, they are final. You can't modify them in the artisan station. So let's see what we got here. You can get a gear piece that looks like this, and it looks just like a normal gear piece. It doesn't have anything special, but if you get lucky, you get some... Okay, that's still bugged out. That's still bugged out. God dang it, I'm actually feeling a little bit stressed out now. I feel like these are bugs that have been there for days that we still haven't solved. Maybe we can't update today. There are so many small things that I've found so far, and we're like 1 out of 7 pages in on the patch notes. Okay, they shouldn't look like that. Let's continue. Did I get any that look special, or are they all just... No, Chaos Gear still doesn't work, does it? Nope. Nope. Breathe. Yeah, but this has been a bug for like a week. I thought it was fixed. I gotta tell Josh. Sorry, Josh, but Chaos Gear is still broken. No, not working. Okay, what do I do now? I gotta be able to demo one of these. Could I get one that's chaos, maybe? Yeah, it doesn't look good, Josh says. He can't fix it. You see what Doug says when he gets up? Doug, wake up, dude! Do you guys remember the other day when Doug joined our server and he was like, I got nothing to do, dudes. I'm a fashion model. Doug, we need you, bro. Let me try and identify some more. Okay, no, we didn't get any. Okay, so they are actually more broken today than what they were yesterday, I think, Josh. Okay, we're gonna have to do a video segment that's a bit cringe. Hold on, I got an idea. Let's do this. At the moment, Chaos Gear is being very chaotic and very chaos, and I can't... They don't work in my current version of the game. Hopefully they work when we release update 20 in about 2 hours from now. But basically, yeah, you can get a gear piece that rolls any modifier on any affix slot, and they don't care about any rules or anything like that. The caveat is that you can't modify them in the Artisan Station. There's no modification of the Chaos Gear. It's living up to its name. Yeah, it's living up to its name of being a chaotic gear implementation. Oh, the resistance roll on one was actually chaotic? Oh, dang it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. See if I can get one. I think they were still broken though, Josh. I think that it still had like an empty suffix. They will never have empty affixes, by the way, like this. So they just get empty affixes. It's fine. It's fine. Hopefully we get it fixed. Dylan, preach that it's done. Definitely still a bug. Yeah, Josh, they're completely broken. They don't roll at all correctly. Let me sing for you. Puff out your chest. Take a deep breath. You're gonna be okay when it's loud. When it's loud in your mind, just take your time. You're gonna be okay. Oh no, I'm sure we are. I'm sure we are gonna be fine. I just want to make sure that you guys who have done development, you probably share this feeling when you know something has been problematic, and it's been problematic for a long time. Because now we had the memory room was still broken. That was broken like a while ago as well. And also the Chaos Gear. And then the more times you try and fix it and the more times it fails, the more worrisome it becomes for the developer and for the team, right? Because it's like, I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what else to do with this to fix it. But hopefully we find it. Hopefully Dog can help Josh out there as well. I mean, we got to give it up to the team. Like we have been very short on Java developers during this update. People have been busy. People have been going through some personal stuff and things, and it's been rough times as well. So I'm very proud of the team and what they are achieving at the moment. It's amazing. It's amazing. Love you, team. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Chaos Gear, bit chaotic demonstration. It's fine. Let's move on. I'm still in creative. I gotta make sure to not delete any of my items. That is the biggest risk when you're in creative. We go back to patch note reading then. There. We go back to patch notes reading since we couldn't demonstrate the Chaos Gear. Imbuement Altar and Dungeon Overhaul. We have spoken a lot about gear. We are not done with gear yet. Dungeons have been redesigned, creating a more cohesive layout and decor design. Barrels will be placed behind a spawner to create a fight before looting feel. Dungeon champions have been replaced with dungeon bosses. That's not entirely true. The way I would word this is that the end champion in dungeons is now a dungeon boss, which is an improved champion. Dungeon bosses must be killed before unlocking the Imbuement Altar. We'll take a look at this in a second. Dungeon will either offer an Imbuement Altar or a Discovery Globe or the Potion Alchemy Station. Imbuement Altars offer an improvement to a selected modifier. Imbuing gear becomes unmodifiable. Failure will also corrupt the gear, making it unmodifiable. Discovery Globes will reveal a specified room based on the globe type. There we go. Let's have a look at that in game, because that may not have been the most easy to understand thing ever. But let's have a look at it. 80-20 rule, 80% working is more than great and makes everyone happy. The last 20 only really matters for polish and developers, but has the most time spent. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Alien Dev. We're going to go into dungeon. Josh, are you able to reload my gen configs, guaranteeing me to get the setting the failure rate or the success rate to 1.0 for all the dungeon types real quick? Thank you, sir. We're going to go into we're going to go dungeon hunting. We're actually not even going to run around. We're going to use a new command that Dog did. But I do need my gear for this, otherwise I will die. I will die. Oh, was this... Oh, I can't remember now. This build was pretty good at dungeon hunting, wasn't it, Dylan? We were okay with this live tap build yesterday, weren't we? Man, I feel like I've completely just... My brain is just fried of, like, information overload of what's coming in the game and what's new in the game. Yeah, it was. No longer one type barrel either. Is dungeon are only one chest type missing? Dungeons have a mixed amount of barrels. Or they have a mixed barrel layout nowadays. They don't have... It's not an ornate dungeon. It's not a living dungeon. It's a dungeon with all the dungeon barrels in it. So we'll go into this. We'll bring a random Dylan with us. It was with absorption arts though, Iskal. True. True. No, actually true. That might affect it. That might very well affect it. We'll see what happens. I could just, Josh, I could just try and find them legit if it's a big deal, because I know that it's a little bit of a hassle. I've done it and it's reloading. Nice, dude. Nice. Yep. I did ask if it was called Vault Sigil, and you said yes to the ID. It's the Treasure Sand, Josh. It's the Treasure Sand. Josh is finding more bugs. Dungeon capstone? No, I'm just gonna use a command to get to the dungeons, Dylan. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, I get you, Josh. I get you, dude. Right, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Is it done, Josh? Is the config reloaded? We tried. We tried. Watch him crush with the Vault Warp. Oh no, I got Warp now. I got Warp. Okay. Okay. Who got... It was Azaranta who got the randomly picked one. Okay, Azaranta. Right, we're gonna run the Vault debug TP to nearest dungeon. Uh-oh. Oh no. We're okay. We're okay, we're okay. So, dungeon changes. A hard spider dungeon is that we get to try this out in. First and foremost, as I say, the dungeon layout has been massively improved. Big shout out to Kat, who's done an amazing job with this. You can still get champions inside dungeons. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. I'm not even taking... Oh no, I'm taking absorption damage. Gotta hit my shots. And there we go. We just got a dungeon mob drop the chaos gear that we just spoke about. 2 pieces in one drop. I don't think that is possible. I think that's another bug. And another champion. What the heck? Boom. Just killed a... Wow. We got a treasure key, a poke, and omega gear. I guess maybe we have doubled because of the things. So one of the changes is that the barrels are now still in the dungeons, but they're more protected by spawners. They're not all protected by spawners. You can still pacifist a dungeon run and run past stuff, but they're more so protected. And as you can see, the barrels are mixed. So I just looted a living one and an ornate one. We go in here, kill some more spiders. Hello, guys. There we go. We have barrels behind there. We have a gilded barrel over here. The reason for this change, and I'm living here, the reason for this change is actually me thinking more about lore. It didn't make any sense. There wasn't any ownership in the dungeon defining it as an ornate dungeon. There wasn't a difference in the design. This dungeon could once be ornate, could next time be living. And so I felt like it creates a more exciting thing, because I felt personally, when I played the dungeon, I would many times open the door, see that it was gilded, and go out if I didn't want gilded. Now, you have a chance of finding any barrel you want in any dungeon, and instead, the game rewards exploring, which I like. I like that aspect. Lots of gilded down here. Now you can, of course, get super lucky and find loads of the one you wanted, or none of the one you wanted. That's the RNG in it, but I like it. Another big thing to say is that with this change, we've actually increased the amount of overall barrels in any given dungeon. Slightly, I think we increased it from 35% chance to 50% chance to generate. So you should be getting a little bit more dungeon barrels in every dungeon. And here we go. This is the new dungeon boss. The dungeon boss is an enhanced champion. They have a lot of health, and they are quite difficult to kill. It's going to require you, I might die here actually. It's going to require you to have a build that's good at single target and that can handle these guys. This guy is just stuck. Oh no, I froze him with Frost Nova. Frost Nova is great. Frost Nova absolutely great. And as you can see, he has a little banner showing that I am the boss of this, or he is the boss of this dungeon. They protect, let's see if we got an Imbuement Altar. Yes, they protect this new thing, Imbuement Altar of Doom. And I can't open it until I kill this guy. You can see that it has chains on it at the moment. Ooh, that was stupid. That was dumb of me. Freeze the guy again. Dude, Frost Nova is so strong. Eventually, he will die. Very tanky boy. There we go. Boom. From the dungeon boss, you can find some very exciting things, by the way. He dropped me a chaos thing, I think, and then he dropped me something else. You can get some very cool loot from the dungeon boss itself. And now that I've killed him, this thing unlocks. And this, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, this is the new Imbuement Altar. A brand new feature in dungeons, replacing the old Discover modifier thing, which, to be honest with you, I liked Discover modifiers, but I've played through Vault Hunters many times where I end up never discovering the right modifiers that I wanted, or not all of the modifiers that I wanted for crafting modifiers. And with the new addition of Faceted Focus, being able to roll whatever modifier you want on your gear, it didn't really have that much use. This, however, does. When you open it up, you may imbue a Vault Gear item. If it succeeds, it will upgrade the selected modifier, but if it fails, it will corrupt your gear piece. Beware, once you have confirmed a gear piece, you cannot undo it. You can also do this with unique gear. We're going to do it with my helmet, maybe? Yeah, let's take my helmet. It's a good example. We put it in here, we confirm it, and now we get a selection randomly of 3 modifiers. It depends on how many modifiers it has on it. It may just have one that it can imbue. But in this case, we got 3 different options here. We can, at a 57% success chance, do healing efficiency. We could do health at a 41% success rate or 45% chance to do mana regen. The chances refer to the success of the imbuement. We're going to go with healing efficiency because that's the highest chance, and it succeeded. So it upgraded healing efficiency from 42% to 54%. It became improved, if you will. Now, you can also imbue unique Vault Gear. You can't imbue some of the modifiers on it, like the unique modifiers with the on the Excalibur, for example. But you can imbue other things. However, you can only use this thing once. As you see, if I try and go into it again, I can't use it. Other players in the Vault can, though. So if you play with a friend, you can say, oh, I found an Imbuement Altar. And then they can come down and imbue a gear piece in their thing. Can you imbue legendary rolls? No, you can't. An imbued modifier is half a legendary. So it's not quite a legendary, but it's half a legendary. I think the legendary healing efficiency roll is a bit higher. But man, this is a really good roll. Very good roll. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the text for what the roll range is there. We may want to fix that, but yeah. Now, as you can see as well, it has the imbue tag, so it can't be modified further in the artisan station. So make sure you do this. Either you do this early game on all your gear. I would do it at any given time. But you can also do it on gear that you are finished with. However, we looked at the Vault Sealer earlier, and yes, you can still seal the gear that you imbue. So you see how we've done like a line of gear? You start by wanting to find a legendary that you want, then using focuses and cryonics and empowered chaotic focuses, you make it perfect and you make sure to have really good rolls like this chestplate here, for example. Then the next step, if you want to min-max, is that you imbue it and get lucky with imbuement like I did on my helmet, so that you get a good roll. And then finally you seal the gear and get lucky again. And now that is the road for making your ultimate gear in Vault Hunters, update 20. Which is exciting. I think so. I'm a big sucker for gear improvements and all of these things. Maybe a little bit too much. I may enjoy this a little bit too much, but I hope you guys enjoy it as well. I will say this. If you corrupt the gear piece, whew, corruption, you guys know what it was like to corrupt things in the past. It's not quite as bad, but it is quite bad. If you get the corrupt output, you cannot seal your vault gear piece. And the modifier that you try to imbue will become corrupted and drop in value. So if I would have got this corrupted here, it would have dropped healing efficiency down from 42 or whatever it was to, say, 25%. So there we go. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. It's not good though either. There we go. That is the imbuement altar. Now let's see if we can find another dungeon and find a globe. Because I think a lot of people will enjoy this next feature as well. Gotta clear the dungeon. And again, Kat did an amazing job on these dungeons. Wow, I got 2 pieces from one as well there. Yeah, Kat did an amazing job on these dungeons. There we go, we found one. Hold on, let me just clear it. Oof. Is there no... There's a dungeon boss here. Fighting another dungeon boss. This is a difficulty normal. It's a globe. I love it. Yeah. We'll have a look at it in a second. Thank you for the rat totem, Saranta. That's beautiful. Brilliant spell casting. I'm actually going to go and kill these as well. I really like this life tap build, by the way. I think it's fantastic. Okay. The other thing we've added, the other chance you have, in addition to the potion modifier workbench that existed in the past, is you can get lucky and find a globe. Now this is the most common globe. It's a gray one. And when you click it, you will unlock the map of the entire vault, all of the gray rooms, which is common rooms. Quite good. Quite incredibly good. And you do it for the entire vault party, not just yourself. You do it for the entire vault party. You can find an Omega globe showing you all the Omega rooms. You can find challenge globe showing you all the challenge rooms, and an ore one showing you all the ore rooms, or this one, the common one. And you can keep spinning it. Very, very, very nice. I don't know. I think that a lot of people have a lot of reasons to go into dungeons for these different things, for the imbuement and the globe. I'm excited to see you guys play dungeons as well. I think we made them much better, both visually, but also playable. Much more playable and much more exciting to fight through. I think it was back a few years ago when I played Vault Hunters with Etho, and he said to me that he loved the dungeon hunting. He loved it a lot. And he loved it because he was vault running to target things, and then he had a pause, he described it as, with a small little mini game almost, which was the dungeon. And I'd love to bring that feeling back, because I think the rest of the Vault Hunters have evolved past what dungeons were able to give. I think that dungeons have become more of a side thing that maybe didn't really matter that much or wasn't that exciting, with the craft and modifiers being quite weak in the last version of Vault Hunters. So hopefully we brought back the joy of dungeons, and hopefully we made it a lot better than it ever has been. That was the goal. Side quest, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was update 10 or 11. It's evolved so much since then. It has indeed. And I really feel like if you are an enjoyer of dungeons, you will be able to get your gear absolutely maximized. I think that the imbuement and stuff is great for all players. I think it's amazing, hopefully, for players like Nexi and Panda and Darkest, who absolutely min-max and try and go for record-breaking things in the game. I think that dungeons are unbelievable for those people. Put the globe on a pedestal away from the wall. That's actually a pretty good idea. However, we can't really do that, Frostis, because it's one model replacing in the generator. Or one item. I would have to rebuild the whole thing. All I'll say is I want to play this now. Nice! I mean, we're 2 hours away from launch, hopefully. Hopefully. Thank you, Asaranta, for joining me and helping me with the rat totem there. It was beautiful. But yeah, guys, you didn't see that coming. The map discovery globe. You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't see that coming? No, you didn't. We've been cooking, dude. We've been cooking. What happens when you find 2 gray globes? Nothing. You click the second one, it doesn't do anything. You can't discover the common room twice anyway, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Not even me as a pre-release. Yeah, I know. We didn't actually share that part with the pre-release server. Okay. There gotta be some surprises, right? Dungeons looking quite exciting. I am excited about them for sure. Let's continue our patch noting. We're not even halfway. It's a massive update. Oh dear, we're about to get into something that means a lot to me here. Sigils, first of all. We have introduced a new way to increase the difficulty of your vaults. Sigils allow players to increase the risk for a better reward. There are 5 different tiers of sigils. The 4 first are craftable. Adept makes it 50% harder, Expert, Master, Veteran, and then Legend, which is not craftable. You can only find this one in treasure rooms in the treasure sand. These ones you can craft, and we'll go into the game and I'll show you them in game right now. This is for people who feel like maybe the scav run isn't really that exciting. This is specifically for people who are at endgame, who've reached level 100, who has a lot of things and can do a lot of things. Sigils are craftable like this. This is the Adept one. Adds 50% difficulty and also adds crate tiers, meaning that the crate that you get when you complete the vault gets better. The Expert one, which adds 3 crate tiers and doubles the difficulty, requires some black opal to craft, while the Adept one is only benutite, and then it continues to increase. So the Master one, which also gives 3 crate tiers, is that wrong? Did I mess that up? I did mess that up. God dang it! It should be, it should be 2 here. No, it should be 3 here, 4 here, 5 here, and 6 here. My bad. Can someone in the team change that, Jason? That is my fault. That is my fault. I don't know what I've done here. But yeah, for every one you go up, it starts with 2 and you go all the way up to 6 in the crate tiers. So the Master one is all black opal and echo pogs, and then the Veteran one requires echo extraordinary gems as well to craft. So they're quite expensive. You can, however, as I said, also find them in treasure rooms. The Legend one you can't craft. That's 500% difficulty in 6 tiers. I think people who have played a lot of Vault Hunters will enjoy these more. But I also think that beginner players, new players, might enjoy the idea of trying to challenge themselves with an Adept or an Expert one. You can absolutely do it. Absolutely do it. So that's Sigils. I like them. I think it's a cool little addition to Vault Hunters. 1 second. Okay. Nice. Let's go upstairs and sleep. Sigils on Braziers? Good question. Good questions. No, Sigils on Braziers doesn't do anything and doesn't increase the rewards. You can apply a sigil to a Brazier Vault, but it doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, we hopefully in update 21 or in a hotfix, we'll be able to make it so Braziers actually scale. We have an idea for it, but it's a little bit of work that's required. Like, for example, protecting the Braziers with mobs, so that when you click a Brazier, you will get a horde of mobs on you. Something like that. But for now, Braziers and Sigils are not friends. They don't do anything if you combine the two. Every other objective works though. So Elixir scales, Rune Boss scales, Bingo scales, and Scavenger scales. Pandora box effect on Braziers. That would be funny to just add like random modifiers, random negative modifiers. I think people would get confused as well though, is the problem. Hold on. I'm pinging Dog. Hopefully he will wake up. We need him so badly, dude. We need him so badly, or we might have to delay this. All of these small little things are adding up in my brain, and I worry. I I worry a lot. I know you guys say don't worry, but I really want to release this to you guys today. We worked so bloody hard on this, and I don't want it to fall flat on some stupid, ugly formatting bugs or chaos gear not working at all, or you know, stuff like that. Feels bad to lose one by applying it to braziers. Absolutely, Frosties. Absolutely, it feels awful if you want to try and cheese the game and then you lose the sigil that you crafted. People are going to do it, and unfortunately we can't. Josh, I assume we can't do anything about it. You know what we could do, Josh? Maybe. I have an idea. We've been thinking about this a lot, me and Josh, how to deal with this. I just have an idea. In braziers, we could just have that if statement that we wrote or you wrote, and then if you've applied a sigil, you just get it back in the completion crate. That'd be fair. So like you put the sigil on and it poops it back in the completion crate. That's so smart. Thank you, dude. Yeah, what about that, Frosties? That's a good workaround, because we can't, unfortunately, we can't do it so that you can't apply it to the crystal because of how crystal data works. As long as it doesn't crash the server game, it will be fine. Yeah, I guess so. Appraisers, but they can roll more modifiers based on the sigils. We had loads of ideas, Caster. We actually made a draft where braziers get much harder modifiers. The problem is, and I'm going to be honest, the problem is braziers is a bad objective to begin with. It's a great tutorial objective before level 10. It's a great, I want to run a farm crystal and just collect a lot of stuff objective. It's great that it exists in the game for the different type of gamers. But when it comes to balance and thinking of it as an objective, it's really hard to do anything with it, right? And in reality, even if we make the modifiers be hard modifiers like brutal and brutal plus, you still don't have to interact with mobs in a brazier vault. You could just click save braziers and then get out of the vault. So what we need is the brazier spawning mobs on you when you activate it in order to actually be able to scale the difficulty. And I think that's the solution, but we didn't have time to do it. So I think if Josh has an idea of how to quickly add that the sigil gets pooped out in the completion crate, then that's it. Then we should do that. Braziers equals locked. Yeah, even if they're locked though, the problem is that you don't have to interact with the difficulty scalers. Think about it, Dylan. You don't have to interact with the vault. You can just click them and then you're done. Give them locked and fading. Again, even if I guarantee you, if I want to, I can run 20 braziers with fading and locked, and I can make sure to take 0 damage. Dylan, you know what I mean, right? Gamers? You know what I mean. You could run through the entire vault without interacting with the vault. Add sweet berry and cacti everywhere. No, we need like a mob spawn. Like we need like a poof when you activate the brazier. Easily, yeah. Maybe after clicking a brazier in a room, it gives you a certain task, like mine 20 chests in a specific room. Yeah, that would be better, Ahmad. That would be better. Ghostwing says, Iskal, I don't know if my reroll is worth it. I'm now basically a one-stop shop for legendaries. I'm not going to look at it right now, Ghostwing, but it sounds like you have a lot of legendaries. I mean, then it's probably good. Especially when you start with absorption hearts once you hit prestige. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing as well, Castu. Yeah. What if in harder braziers, the brazier spawns when you clear a room? That's an interesting one, little pepper butt. Yep. I mean, we have a similar objective to that coming up without spoiling too much for update 21. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. Let's get back to the patch noting. Card system. Big polish here, Dylan. Big polish coming up. This is it. This is what I've been wanting to do for over a year. I designed the card system, and I remember it very clearly. It was August 2024, it was last year. I designed it, we got it in the game. I needed data, I needed playtesting. I even left some development values in there. A lot of people were annoyed that some cards had, like, I think Lucky Hit a card at level 3 was completely wrong. That was because I was testing scaling and never changed it back. Long story short, the card system was never finished. And I have spent a lot of time together with the team in this update on finishing the system. And I'm so very excited to see how the community, how you guys take this information and how you play with it. So, let's just go back into the game. I think I know what to talk about when it comes to cards. Hopefully I don't need the patch notes, but everything is in the patch notes if we need to read through it, or if you guys need to read through it. First things first, we've introduced a few new quests. We've introduced a card system quest, which talks about the general things and asks you to craft a deck station, which is one of the new blocks. And then we have some sub-quests following this. Decks and deck cores are both sub-quests to this quest. Now, one problem, I'm actually not going to speak much about the past of the cards. I'm just going to show you how they work now. First things first is that we have a brand new block called the card binder. This thing here. It's still in this. Oh, no, I updated this recipe, I thought. Oh, no, I didn't. We need a deck to craft it. That's not a good thing. We have a card binder and we have a deck station. I have some of these downstairs, but I'll just make new ones. The card binder is an item. Don't worry about the missing textures. I'm in a development instance here. This has been fixed since I started my game. The card binder is a holder for cards. A lot of people were struggling with organizing their cards, and searching through their cards was very, very hard to do. This thing can hold all of your cards, and what's better is that it can also hold your deck. And so you can work with your deck and search through your cards at the same time in a very satisfying way. Big shout out to Nimbles for fixing a UI that eventually ended up working. It was a lot of struggle, let me tell you, to get that UI to be a point where it looks the way it looks. I'm going to go downstairs in my basement because I've actually been playing around with the card binder. And so I have a card binder with some cards in it. And look at this. It renders the cards on top like that. Very, very pretty. It's the first 6 cards in the card binder as well. So in this one, I have a lot of them. And as you can see, if I want to see red cards and I want to see only resource cards, I can do it that way. There's filters for shiny cards or foils. There are filters for red and evolution. I believe that icon is there. Or just evolution cards. And so, yeah, this hopefully will make it so much easier for you guys to manage your cards. Speaking about making things easier, another thing we've done, and this applies to evolution cards, is that we buffed them in a way. We have removed the 3 or 4 layers they had when an old evolution card would say, for each blue evolution row card, for example. Now, they will always, not randomly, they will always require a color and a position, and that's it. Okay? So you will see green adjacent card, you will see blue row card, you will see yellow column, etc., etc., etc. I have some old cards in here, so don't mind those. Long story short, the goal here was to make evolution cards feel more approachable for the random gamer and not be too complicated to build around. Now, evolution cards was always the one-stop standard and the best cards in the game, and they still are, if you can be bothered to spend the amount of time you need in order to make an evolution card deck. They still have the highest ceiling of power, but stat cards have, in this update, become much better. Not because the modifiers on the stat card has changed. They still have the same type of modifier, whereas stat cards here, they still have the same roles, but because we have introduced deck cores. And so I'm going to look at this deck station. The deck station is what the quest asks you to craft, and from the beginning you're able to access the 2 tabs here, decks and cores. You can craft either of these 3 decks, and you also get a little preview of how they combine together, or how they look together inside, because not only is a deck about the size, but it's also about the socket count, which it shows 1 on all of these, as well as the layout and the slot, the slots. As you can see, we have added a new slot called Arcane. Nowadays, in Update 20, you need an Arcane slot to use the Arcane cards, but as a trade-off, we've removed the complex requirements for Arcane cards, should I say. In the past, it would say if you had at most 2 red cards, or if you had at most 5 yellow cards, or if you had at least between 1 to 5 resource cards, something like this. We've removed all of that because we felt like it was too much fluff, too much to think about. Here's an example of an old one. New ones simply do plus to the level of the card. So this one does +1 level to life tap, which is what I'm using here. However, Instead, you cannot no longer place them in normal slots. You need to place them in arcane slots. So that is, if we look at the card binder, that is what these stars are here. Now, these are only 3 decks. We have actually, in this update, removed all the decks from dropping inside the vault because they became a very spamming thing. And instead, you can you can unlock with research under vault upgrades, vault decks. Something goes here. It's another thing we need to update. Who has written this? Something goes here. Okay. Oh, there are so many things to keep track of, dudes. There are so many things. I feel very unprofessional, and I want to say I am extremely unprofessional. We're developing a bloody Minecraft one. We're trying our best here. But yeah, something goes there. If you unlock the advanced decks, you can get the advanced deck tab. And here you can craft all of the decks in the games. However, they all will be grayed out by the time you unlock this, with maybe the exception of the god decks. It depends on how late you unlock it in the game, because they all require you to do a task in order to unlock them. For example, the gilded deck will require you to loot at least 3,000 gilded chests before you can unlock it. And that is from the time you've unlocked the research, not from the entire time of the playthrough. They're also quite expensive. They all cost 1 Omega Pog as a base, which is, you know, heavy for sure. Now, the good news is that once you complete the quest here, you will be given an Omega Pog. So the first deck you craft that's an advanced deck is on us. That's on the house. We will give you that Omega Pog. But if you want to craft another one, you're gonna have to hunt some ores in order to give it or to get it. The goal with the design here is that none of these decks is better than the next one. They're all supposedly equally good, but in different ways. Layout, as I said earlier, slot configuration, and socket count should together make it so that every single deck here has an interesting point of its own. For example, the Idona deck only has 1 socket, but it does have 6 arcane slots and a healthy amount of normal slots. So if you want to go skill cards and stuff like that, this deck is pretty strong. Now, what are the sockets for? Well, they're for the new cores. They are for the new cores in the game. There are 2 different levels of cores as of now. The lesser core, which are all craftable in this station, and the... Do I have any here? No, don't have any there. Do I have any in my little pocket computer? Let's go upstairs here. Here we go. The normal cores that are only findable. And cores can be socketed through an anvil into a deck. So if I pick up, I'm just going to craft one of these, I guess. Actually, did I have a deck? I think I had decks crafted up since previously. No, but we'll just use, is this an old lost deck? Yeah, that's an old lost deck. Let's not use that. Let's just get some leather, some black opal. Was it extraordinary black opal or just normal black opal? And silk? No. I forget what was needed. Dude, that warp is I'm not used to that. A pog. Greed cores to come. Yeah, frozen fish. Yep, you're right. Let's get a pog here, and there we go. So if I were to craft one of these decks, I'll craft a double deck here. Then it does have 1 socket, and so I can go to an anvil, and I can then also... I don't want to use my shiny core, because that is a rare core that I found. I'll use... What am I going to use here? Here. I'll use a golden core that I have here, 15%. These are cores that I have found inside the game. They have various drop locations. You can see actually how you can get them here. You can get them in completion crates and in other places as well. Dungeons, you can get them from champions. You can get them from a few different sources. But again, I don't want to spoil all of that. But if we look at this, it has 15% efficiency to all yellow cards. So if I were to take my deck and apply this thing here, I get plus 15% efficiency to all yellow cards. Now, what does efficiency mean? It increases, it's hard to say. It increases the output of the card. So if I were to take a yellow area of effect card, let's say, and I put it in this deck, it's going to not give me plus 0.5, but instead 0.58, which is a 15% increase. That's also a new thing, that when you hover cards now, you will see how much they are affected. This goes for evolution cards as well, makes it easier to build evolution decks. Now, if I happen to find another core that I would want in this deck, I can't socket it. So I can't go here and say that I want a shiny core. Nope, it won't let me because I've used up the socket. However, if I find an upgraded version of the core that I've inserted, for example, I found a 19% golden core, it does allow me to upgrade it. This is also true if you craft a lesser core and then upgrade it. So if I would have had the lesser golden core, I could have upgraded it to the one I found in game. This is so that you should never be feeling worried about using the cores you find or the ones you craft. And you will get a bit of a basic understanding of how cores work by using the craftable ones that you unlock at level 50 when you get the deck station. Very cool indeed. And there are several cores. All of these have been designed so that every single card should have some sort of impact. For example, while Evo cards was the only good card in the past, nowadays you can go with something like a shiny, like what I've done here. I've got with in my deck, in my game, I've gone a shiny core, which increases the efficiency to foil cards. And then I've gone with a stat card efficiency per unique deck color called Equilibrium. It's a rainbow one. So as long as I just have stat cards, I get 15.5% increased effect per unique color. So that's times 4 because my color is very colorful, or my deck is very colorful. And then I have the 85% efficiency to all stat cards as the final one there. Very, very, very exciting indeed. And yeah, hopefully this system means that more people can get interested in cards and see how powerful they can be in the game if you pay attention. You can still upgrade cards. We've changed the card upgrader as well in this update so that it's a much simplified version, much more vanilla-esque version. You get card use nowadays from scrapping cards in the Vault Scrapper, and then to upgrade cards you use this. The card juice you have, do I have any more card juice? I don't, but you use that and then you put a card in here and then you simply take it out. Actually, I can show you the process by putting a card in here, and then when you have enough, you can just take it out. It's more like an anvil or enchanting in vanilla Minecraft. Much easier to understand, hopefully. I know that the old card machine wasn't the most popular thing amongst our gamers, but there it is. That is socketing cards and building your decks, and hopefully more people will enjoy doing that. I tried, says Carolina, saying you could totally break the card system again. I tried. That's scary. I just realized as I was going through this, though, Dylan, that there are some things that we haven't finalized with the decks and cards. Okay, I'm going to ask Josh to do something. That was something I was supposed to do yesterday. Shiny core is this. It has development values at the moment. It's not the mathematical values. It's 50 to 200. It should be 50 to 125. I even wrote the wrong thing. I've done all of the maths for this. Very, very peculiar maths to make sure that all cards can compete in some way and have some sort of impact. The other thing, Josh, that I've completely forgotten to tell you, but that's been on my personal little notepad for probably 3 weeks now. On the normal one. The other thing that I forgot to tell you, Josh, that's been on my worksheet for a long time, is that you need to remove the ability to scrap decks. You might have done that when you moved it to the Vault Scrapper, but you shouldn't be able to scrap decks to get juice, because then you could just craft yourself card juice. You don't need to find stuff. If you want to spend a POG and leather and black opal and vault gold, you can just, just scrap decks and get card juice. What is this saying here? 30% efficiency. Yeah, the normal shiny is correct, Josh. The lesser one is correct. Sorry, the normal one is what I needed you to change. Anyway, that's the card system. Dylan, let me ask you guys in chat. Do you think that you will play more with cards or enjoy cards more? I know it's a lot of information to take in, and I feel like I'm just sitting here reading. I'm very excited to show you guys all of this. I'm overly excited in my brain. And I probably ramble too much, but I think that it's such a such an improved system to the game. What's the thing beside the deck? It's the number of sockets. It's the number of sockets that it displays in the thing. I'm very excited to play with the new card system. Nice Pandemonium. As a viewer, I'm glad it's gotten faster. The building of cards, Dubberson, yeah. Dubberson, as a viewer then, would you say that it's now also actually quite enjoyable to watch card creation and card building? Because, I mean, we built a deck yesterday. We spent like, I don't know, 10 minutes on a deck. Granted, we had a lot of the resources, but like it felt like I could put together something meaningful quite quickly. Speaking about cards, let me also show you another new feature in this update that will help with cards, but not just cards, also with jewels. That is the unboxing station. The unboxing station is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It looks great as well. It looks like that suitcase that the goblin is wearing that we looked at earlier. The unboxing station will... I'm actually probably going to have to go downstairs. No, I can use these. The unboxing station, you can insert card packs or jewel pouches. We'll get some jewel pouches here as well. I don't have any because I've automated my opening. Do I have any in my backpack? Yes. W. You can insert cards or jewel pouches, booster packs or jewel pouches. And you can do this via a hopper or like automatically insert it from a modular router. And when you do, you can open it and get this screen in front of you to select your cards. So very, very quickly will you be able to determine what card you want, or you can auto juice it. So for example, I would want the shiny ability power here. I think that's a good card. I'd want the attack damage card, maybe the mana card. No, I'll take the attack damage card. Now I'm down to jewels. It also respects my expertise with getting an extra jewel when I identify them. I could also just immediately scrap the jewel, which I want to do there. I want to do there as well, and there. Oh, we got a legendary there. Nice, we'll take that one. And there we go. Now all of this stuff, of course, you can pick up by having a chest underneath this. It will be automatically picked up then, and then you can hopper it out and automate your system and do whatever you want with it. The unboxing station. I've actually had this thing in my game here for a while. So those of you who are watching live, you've seen this, you enjoy this. But I think it's great that it finally comes out to public. It's sped up manually opening things a lot. We have, of course, got the amazing vault filters in Vault Hunters as of 19.6, I believe. So those of you who want to super automate it, you can use the the mega opening systems of Doom that I can't even begin to describe. I'm too dumb for that. Too dumb. It's fancy. Thank you, Frosties. Thank you, dude. Cards have texture on the back. Yep, they do. They do have a texture on the back. I think they've always had that, though. Right. That's the card system and the unboxing station and the card binder and everything that comes with it. I am very, 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 very excited to see you guys play with cards. It's probably the most exciting part of this update for me because it means a lot to me to have a system that finally can sort of be finalized and be showcased. And yeah, just very, very excited. 3 Michelin stars, you all cooked. Thank you, dude. Thank you. This is a rather big update, everybody. This is a rather big update. We're back to patch notes. Yes, we are. And that's all of the card stuff. They would be in the patch notes there. Now we're done with the highlights. Now we go to the smaller things. Whew. Let's go. We have added keybinds for coin pouch, antique book, and shard pouch so that you can open them with a keybind. You can now also hover the item in your inventory and press the keybind to open it, just like the backpacks. Very good. We've updated the inventory HUD quite a lot. This is... it will not carry over your previous settings, so that could be important to know. You will have to redo your position of all the stuff. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you're coming back into Vault Hunters after a few years of not playing it or whatever. We have done quite a lot in the last few updates with accessibility settings. You find them in options, Vault Hunter options, accessibility, and the specific thing here is the Vault HUD, where everything can be moved, everything can be customized. You have this missing backpack thing. You can move your level around, you can move your vault modifiers and your potion effects, etc. In fact, I'm going to change this right now because I'm annoyed at this. I want this to be vertical alignment, horizontal alignment. I want it to be right. Yeah, right is correct. Maybe I just want to move it. Maybe I don't like where it is. Maybe I want it to sit up here somewhere instead, near my level, and then vertical alignment left so that it expands itself to the left. Yeah, I like that better. I like to be able to see my potion effects right in front of my face like that. Yeah. Anyway, that's a big thing in Vault Hunts. And as I say, unfortunately, you'll have to redo your layouts because we've changed the format how we save things. But hopefully that's not too big of a deal for you all. Let's continue here with other additions. The UI for the Crystal Workbench has been updated, allowing for sigils, capstones, seals, and augments. So when you now modify Crystal, you saw me do it earlier, you will have a different UI. And it looks great. Big shout out again to Nimbles who cooked that UI up for us. He's great with UX. We had a new chest trap called Mana Steal, and when in its radius, it will constantly drain mana until it despawns. We are not enjoyers of traps, but we need some more variations of them. We added a new capstone called the Blacksmith Capstone. It allows for scrapping of all non-legendary gear or vault pendants found in chests. So if you're in the end game and you want to collect vault scrap, or you're in the end game and you get too much gear in chests, you should add a Blacksmith Capstone to it, and that way you will be able to run your vault much smoother. My beloved capstone, yeah, it's beautiful. And actually, I'm stressing out a little bit because I don't know if we ever added a recipe to it. I don't know if we did. No, we didn't. So otherwise it won't be usable. We need to add a capstone recipe. Hopefully it's working, because last time I tried it, it had a little bit of a bug. Josh, will you be able to take a recipe from me? I'm going to create a recipe together with my Dylans real quick. Dylans, this is your chance to speak. Spam chat, show me that you're here, because it's very silent today, which is probably because I'm rambling so much and talking too much and not gaming. But it is what it is. Woohoo, nice. How do we want to design a capstone thing? Because I want it to be craftable. I do want it to be a little bit expensive. I think an Echo Pog as a base is good. It is an endgame item after all. If it's a blacksmith item, you need to have a lava bucket. Oh no, not the lava bucket again, dude. Ornate chest scroll, that's a great one. That's a great addition. Okay, 2 ornate chest scrolls I think is fair. Absolutely. We're here. Nice, good to see you all. 4 alloys, 4 opal. We like the black opal. The black opal is a great one for making it feel black. Is it perfect? Is it perfect black opal? Like that? And then Vault Alloy, you said. I kind of like that. I think that's a quite nice recipe. You put some scrap into it. It's too cheap. I don't think so. This is like a nice item to have, not a must-have. Can you use inscriptions? I could, but that would be too expensive. Vault Anvil would be too expensive. Black Chromatic instead. Instead of the... Wait, Black Chromatic. Yeah, oh, dude. I like this. I like this. Hold on. Let me cook. I like this. I like the idea of Black Chromatic instead of the Black Opal there. Because it is Black Opal inside it, right? So that makes sense. And 2 anvils. Okay. Okay. We'll do the... A lot of people are saying anvils. We'll do anvils. We'll do anvils. Just vanilla anvils, though. I don't want to do vault anvils. People are not going to like that. I'm not gonna like that. Coal? No, I think it's fine with it. I was thinking coal first, but I think it's fine with the black opal that's in there. Recipe anvil with alloy, though. No, I like this. I think it's clean. It's a good capstone, but it's like a... What is it called? It's a QOL. It's a quality of life thing for endgame enjoyers. And I think that in endgame, like, this will tax your echo gems a little bit, but that's the only thing that will feel a little bit with crafting it. For example, I can just think about how I feel about it. I would craft this capstone every single time I do an ornate run, probably. You know? Endgame, maybe, yeah. That's really expensive for a QL thing, Iskal. Well, I mean, it's not just a QL thing. It's also a... I mean, okay. It's a QL thing for endgame hunting. And I don't think it's really expensive. I actually am of the opinion, I might be wrong, but I'm of the opinion that we don't use gems enough in Vault Hunters. We don't use the player gems or the unique gems at all after you're done with research. We don't use pogs enough. And so I think that we should use pogs more. For sure, we don't. No, we don't. It's expensive to someone who struggles with opals. I think it's expensive, yeah, of course, if you struggle with opal, but you're not crafting this at like level 30. You're not crafting it at level 50 either. Actually, I'm gonna do it at 180 here. I think it would be bad to say that people should be crafting this before level 80. I think it would be bad to say that people should craft it before level 90. Because it's like you don't want to scrap your gear at level 90? No, oh hell no. Like, this is a level 100 item. This is like your end game. You're trying to min-max. You're trying to, like, you know, you not need it deep into prestige. You should be crafting it. You shouldn't be crafting it before you've already got prismatic tools. Exactly, Caster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Level 80, that's like day 3 or day 4. Holy crap, you're quick, dude. We don't use player gems. Did the recipe for keys change? Oh, no. We use them on cooldown. It's not that they don't have any use, but we don't use them enough, is what I feel. I think that's a good recipe. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow or Sunday stream, I'll have to back on myself because we've got a lot of drama around it on Reddit. Who cares? Or who knows? But we'll see. We'll see. You can get like 2,000 in Omega Mine run endgame. Yep. You can get a ton of gems. There are so many systems for getting a lot of gems. So I like that. a lot. Blacksmith Capstone. Great capstone. Great addition to the game. Big shout out. I want to give this one to L2 Sid and Panda. I believe. Who gave me the inspiration for this item. They wanted it in a slightly different way. I hope I satisfied L2 Sid and Panda with this. But I want to give the shout out to those wonderful champions who gave a really good suggestion for this. So yeah, big shout out to them. I don't know if they're here. I saw L2 Sid earlier. I haven't seen Panda around today. Yeah, I see L2 Sid. Nice. Good shout out. Like as I said before, you guys mean so much to this game, and it's really an honor when you guys can come up with ideas that just can inspire and help me and the team. We love you. We love your face, man. Thank you, L2 Sid. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, exactly. Love your hair, Skull. Wait, face. Dude, I had to look if I was streaming my face. Okay, let's continue. We also added a new companion hunt capstone that guarantees a hunt at some point in the vault for every user above level 50 that joins. I think that a lot of people are going to like this. You can now hunt companions more deterministically. You don't need to get the lucky roll. You, of course, still need to get the threshold, but you can guarantee that the vault will have a companion. Speaking about companions, we added new ones. We added Cinder, which is a cat variant. We added Jade, which is a pug variant. We added a goat, a lion, a polar bear, which is a panda variant, a camel, which is a unicorn variant, and seasonal pets. Some of them you can get here during the 12 days of Gregmas or during using a code before the end of the year. Very important, if you didn't know. We have a lot of cool Twitch drops that you can get watching the streams. Let's take a look at some of these. I don't think I should showcase all of them, but how do I do this easiest? I can probably do it with a command. Not my level 7 Papillon though. Let's do it with this one. So if I do the Vault companion set type pug. Pug. That's the normal pug. What did I just read out? What did I just read out, Dylan? Hold on. I read out Cinder. That's a cat version. Okay, can I just add Cinder here? Yeah. Okay, so it's like a black cat version. I should get a little companion home. Boop, boop, boop. There. Cinder. Get her or him or them out of there. Let's try the Jade. I don't think I've seen these myself in game. No, I haven't. Oh, it's adorable. I think that's a homage to one of our admins, if I remember correctly. A goat. It's so good. Oh no, a lot of people are gonna play with the goat. Is it like an accordion? It's like pushed together. I think so. That's really, really good. Okay, we got a lion. This is made. I know that this is not a DGA make. This is Nimbles that are made. Very, very nice. Very, very skilled in this as well. That looks great. Absolutely great. Have I seen the polar bear? I feel like I haven't seen the polar bear. Let's have a look at the polar bear. Oh, it's adorable. It's gorgeous. That looks great. It's like a fake panda in a way. And let's see here. We have the camel as well that I can show you guys. No, we don't have the camel. Why does it say camel and then we don't have the camel? I was going to say, because I don't think I've seen the camel. But yeah, some new pets to collect inside the game. Some new companions to collect. I will say this. I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I feel like I still haven't really finalized the companion stuff. I think it still needs polish. But I'm glad to have more companions. I think it's always a good thing to collect. So expect for update 21 that it becomes a little bit more polished, a little bit more things happening to the companions. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's continue with the other edition segment. Dude, we have 1 hour remaining. We're 1 hour and 10 minutes remaining. This is crazy. I hope the dog woke up and is helping out so we can get these bugs out of the way. Okay. We have a new holiday theme with holiday transmogs for a limited time. I haven't shown this on stream. I'm sure we'll have a task from Greg anytime soon to show this off. But yeah, there's a new holiday theme. You've definitely seen that. And it will be more available during December. It will be guaranteed, I think, or almost all vaults that aren't augmented between December 24th and December 26th would be the holiday theme. We updated it. It was an old theme that we polished and we added new mobs to. It's amazing. It has Grinch mobs. It has Yetis. It's very, very cool. We also have a stat tracking for Patreon supporters. Yep. If you are a patron on any level in Vault Hunters, on any level, you will get stat tracking on your gear. This is a thing that I want to give us a big thank you for supporting the game financially and helping out the dev team. Also, I like stuff like this personally. So you will be able to track how many kills you get with a weapon. With any weapon, this works for anything. Or how much damage you've taken on a gear piece, for example. It's very cool. This one, I don't know what happened there. I think that was when we... Was that when we got one shot? That was when we got one shot from some super weird dungeon mob that while we were testing things. That's very cool. Yeah, all you need to do is go to vaulthunters.gg and link your Patreon account with your Minecraft account and your Vault Hunters login, and then you're set. Then it should be active. Trophy will now show what difficulty the vault was beaten on and times it has been adjusted for Herald changes. There we go. So those of you who are speedrunners for the Herald, I know a lot of people do that. There'll be more tracking for that. We added the Big Boy Prophet Seal, which will allow you to modify your bingo board to a 5x5 size. They no longer appear naturally. So no longer will bingo just automatically at level 90 turn to 5x5, which was always weird. Instead, you can manually, whenever you want to, go with the bigger board. Added reputation gain to the crystal stat screen tab. Yep, so you can track that. We have a vault drink machine. Enjoy some tasty vault drinks. I'm not going to showcase that here because it's a little gimmick. But yeah, if you know, you know. You can search vault drink inside the game and you'll see it. Portals can now be flat on the ground. I think this is a pretty big thing that happens today. I think that for Guybrush and for other Create enjoyers, there might be some new cool designs to portals coming up. That you can have them flat on the ground like an end portal. Very cool. Yeah, I think so. We added an accessibility setting to hide offense. I'm playing with that in the game. That's why you don't see my wand or my shield in the first person view. You still see them in third person, but first person they're gone. We added recharge course, which adds more charges to trinkets, pendants, and charms. This needs to be deleted from the patch notes because I decided to sit on this and not do it for this patch because they aren't fully functioning the way I want them to be yet. So that's coming, maybe in a hotfix. Added unique shards. Here we talked about that earlier. Raw vault clusters can now rarely spawn naturally in the overworld at Y-5. There it is, Dylan. Those of you who've been following the development of Vault Hunters, you know that I wanted to do this 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago. And my old dev team didn't want us to do it at the time. For various reasons. I don't really know why. But we did it now. So you can now get raw vault clusters inside your overworld. And you can start farming raw vaults in your Vault Hunters world. Slay? Yeah. This makes complete sense. I think a lot of people will enjoy this. A lot of people will enjoy to go farming in inside vaults. Also in non-sky vaults. We added new bingo tasks. We added the defeat elite, flawlessly loot coins, silent loot coins, dwellers total, kill dungeon bosses, loot dungeon barrels. This is an interesting one. So you could, for example, get a task that says loot 17 gilded dungeon barrels, right? And yeah, you might not find that in one dungeon. And Kill Dweller. New temporal modifiers that comes in this version. I don't know if Lunar is new. I think the Lunar is already in the game. Isn't all of these already in the game? I think this was already done. These temporal modifiers. Don't know why it's here. Maybe I'm misremembering. Right. Let's look at balance updates. They weren't in the game? Okay, so you can now get Lunar and Warrior and Daycare then. It's pre-release. Ah, gotcha. Let's look at balance updates. Crafting proficiencies have been rebalanced to quicker reach master level. I showed you guys this earlier in the artisan or in the forge. You will now, hopefully crafting will be more rewarding early game and will be a chase target end game where you really want to get there because you want to be able to craft uniques. And so yeah, that's been fixed. Here we go. Whew. Big part of what I've been doing the last few days, or at least today and yesterday. Rune boss updates. Oh, this goddamn mob, dude. I don't like this objective. I can't get it right, but I'm gonna try again. That's my story of my life. I try and I try and I try, and hopefully eventually I get there. Runes are now slightly rarer and can no longer come from coin piles. The runes have got an increased range for damage rolls. So instead of rolling 5 to 20%, they roll 15 to 60%, I believe. We have corrected the golem boss damage type, causing one-shots if the player had very low or no resistance. So we got some reports, right, saying the golem boss one-shots me. And so I went in and I tried it. And I was like, what do you mean? It's fine. And it turns out that the punches that he throws, the range attack that the golem boss throws, was marked as magic damage. Magic damage in Minecraft, as some of you will know, is not, it ignores armor. It like pierces armor. So it didn't matter how much armor you had, it only mattered how much resistance you had. We changed that so that it's normal physical damage, because there was no indication of this. And so now it doesn't one-shot you. Again, so glad the OS is fixed. Nice. We've updated the spider boss to have a base attack. She didn't previously. You guys know how the spider boss didn't attack you? She tried to poison you, she spawned little babies, they're cute. But she didn't actually attack you. Dog found that out, so big shout out to him. Now she does, and yeah, hopefully it's balanced. We have lowered the frequency spam of cobweb range attack and boogeyman summon attacks as well. Hopefully, all in all, dudes, my goal here, and I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with the player base. I want 10 runes on normal to be challenging. That's how we've designed the rewards for this objective. 10 runes should be hard on normal difficulty. 20 runes should be for experts. Anything over that should be really, really difficult to beat. And I mean, I know full well that after this patch goes out, you know, you're going to see Nexium, Panda, and Darkseid. You're going to see them run 5,000 bloody runes and find a way to do it. And that's kind of cool. But in general, I want the rune requirement to be the standard. That is the boss. And that is between 3 and 5 at the moment. And I want 10 to be hard. They will do more damage. They will be more balanced in how they cast their abilities. And we'll see how it works out. I'm sure I'm going to come back to this again next update, as in every update. I just can't get it right. But it is what it is. I'm only human. Elixir updates that we've done. We lowered the elixir requirement at the level 50 step to avoid the massive wall with this objective at that level. Oh my goodness, Reddit, are you ready for this? He did it. He actually nerfed elixir, made it easier at level 50. Whew. Check your Discord, Iskal. Okay. Is something burning? Oh my goodness. What is this message I'm met with? Okay. 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 Yeah, the team is worried. The team is worried. The team is worried. Angry typing? No, it's not angry typing. Not at all. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Good live stream. Good live stream. Panic, yeah. 1 hour from release, and I'm being told that we need to hold and not release today. So I'm basically I'm being manager Skull live on stream. Then we hold? No. No, we're not gonna hold. We're not gonna hold. One second, Dylan. No, we are having problems. Okay, let me update Dylan's live. We're having problems with the chaotic gear. Massive problems with the chaotic gear, apparently. So, I have given the decision that we are still going to release today, but we are going to disable chaotic gear and fix it in a hotfix. And then there's one more thing I need to take a decision on how we deal with. Being the raw vault generation, the geodes. Hold chaotic gear to hotfix. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. But the other thing is the raw vault crystals, and they are a generator thing. So if people start a new world, we don't want to ruin anything there. Let's see here. So I'm just needing to take a decision on this. I'm looking at Java code at the moment. Crack settings. Is it actually called crack settings? Josh, that's hilarious, dude. That's great. Oh my goodness. In Java, in the Minecraft code base, it's called crack settings. That's fantastic, dude. Yo, Trin with the 5 gifted tier 2s. Thank you, Trin. I mean, I'm struggling here. You don't need to gift me subs. I'm literally sitting doing nothing. Don't give me subs like that. Thank you so much, Trin, for the 5 tier 2s. Oh my goodness, Sid. What are you doing? Saxes as well with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Saxes. Thank you so much, Saxes. Don't ever reroll the 4 times, please. I got worried that he was going to do that after yesterday. L2 Sid actually dropped 50 gifted subs. Sid, madman. There's no reason for this. We have a chill patch loading stream today. Thank you so much, L2 Sid. Thank you, dude. That's very, very generous of you. And Huga, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Huga, how are you doing today, Huga? Thank you, Sid, again. 50 is way too much, dude. Thank you, Huga. We got Sal as well with a massive 10 bomb, I think. Thank you, Sal. Guys, calm down. I'm trying to manage Skull. I'm trying to be manager Skull right now with my bouquet in my hand. I'm trying to make some decisions. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Dylan. Thank you so very much. You guys are mad. Thank you, Sal. Abes, we had a deal, dude. Tier 2s, Abes. Abes is Sleepy Bums dropping 10 tier 2 subs to the community. Madness, Abes. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, dude. Unbelievable, man. That's 10 people that come and play on the servers, and some of them might be resetting. Thank you so much, dude. Ghostwing, thank you for the 5, Ghostwing. Thank you, dude. Dark Demon with the 5 as well. Thank you, Dark Demon. Thank you. Bleeding Blue is in the house as well. Spamming gifted subs. Thank you, Bleeding Blue. Worst Wordmonger with the 5 as well. Wordmonger. Level 25 now. New guy this season. Love to see it. Thank you so much, Worst I messed up your name. I did it, finally. The Patonka, thank you for gifting us up as well. Pepperbop with the 100 saying, love to all the devs. Pag update. Yes, indeed. Nexi with the 5 tier 2s. I've been speaking a lot about Nexi today. It's one of our top tier players. I also know that AM Techie, I think Techie is also an extremely high-end player and also unfazed, if I'm informed correctly. Thank you so much, Nexi. 5 tier 2s to the community. That's 20 new tickets to people to come play. Mad. At the same time as I have to try and see what people are saying. Oh yeah, I mean, Josh, you found it, right? Josh, you found it. Well, like, this is easy peasy. Am I right? Just put that number to 2 or 1. Put it to 1. Okay, I'm reading. Thank you guys so much. You don't have to do this, dude. I was completely quiet. I wasn't even providing a stream, man. I love that Josh is actually wanting me to decide something that has to do with technical Java. Okay. Miss Crafty, thank you for the 100 bits saying, sir, there's no stopping this love train. Thank you so much, Crafty. Serious Marks with 100 bits as well with the hearts. Thank you, man. Speckled Panther, thank you for the 100 bits saying, huge love to the dev team for everything you're doing. Thank you, man. Oh, I was included in the dev team. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I am part of the team. Of course I am. But like, yeah, that was nice. And indeed, like the others in the dev team are amazing. They really are. I'm very lucky. Very lucky. Dark Demon, thank you so much for another tier 2 bomb. Unbelievable, Dark Demon. Thank you so much, dudes. Thank you so much, Dark Demon, for the 5 tier 2s. We got a K1 the Kitsune. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, dude. We got a new Dylan subscriber. Thank you, man. And Mikia, thank you so much, Mikia, for the 5 gifted. How the hell are you, Mikia? Good to see your face, dude. We got Darkest with 100 bits saying, choo choo, also check my companion. 4 times Luke Goblin, double OP. How many times did you reroll, Darkest? Be honest. Like 5,000. You don't have your Christmas skin on anymore. 5,000 times? Ghost Foreman, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Ghost Foreman. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, sir. How the hell are you today? Good to see you. Big D with the 5 as well, joining the train. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I need to make some mandatory decisions now. We also got King Bishop. Thank you, King Bishop, finishing up the train. Thank you, King Bishop. Thank you so much for everything you guys are doing. Two rerolls and that was it? Angel Shan also joined the train at the end saying, not much more to say than love all the generous Dylans and all other Dylans too. Yeah, indeed. They're amazing. Kitsune with the 250 bits saying, here you go, Iskal. Thank you, Kitsune. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, man. It's not the zombie Kitsune, is it? No? Because is it? Oh, there you are. I missed. What are my eyes doing? I saw Dragon Kitsune and Zombie. I didn't see you in between. That's weird. You just disappeared there. Welcome as a level 2 companion, dude. Welcome as a level 2 thank you for being a Goblin patron. Thank you so much, dude. Helping out the dev team. Okay, let me make some decisions. Calm down. Thank you so much for the level 6 hype train. You guys are absolutely mad. And you didn't have to do that. I'm only sitting here like completely quiet. I feel really bad that I'm not talking to you guys, but I'm gonna relay the choices that I make. I have so far said that we are not holding the update. We are gonna go for the update, but we are gonna disable chaotic gear and just hotfix it another day. That's fine. That's not the end of the world. That's an easy fix that we can do in a JSON. It takes 1 second. But yeah, I feel a little bit bad. So thank you so much for that level 6 hype train. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And let me get back to managing 1 sec. Managing live, deving live on stream. And you guys and we didn't expire. It said that it was 11 seconds remaining. My bad. No, you guys wanted something else. Hunter with 100 bits saying, how many gifted subs would it take for me to get a golden and red black dragon companion added? Oh, dude. Okay, Hunter, you're asking us to make a golden and a red and a black dragon. All of the 3 different ones. I am a big enjoyer of Heroes of Might and Magic, Hunter. And that is exactly how they have dragons. Well, they have green dragon, red dragon, black dragon in Heroes 2. But they have golden dragons in Rampart and Heroes 3. As pets, please? Yeah. Love this community. So supportive. I've seen some really toxic communities. Yeah, Rin, welcome here, dude. I mean, welcome here. You are here. But I'm glad that people aren't toxic here. Dragons are amazing. You don't need to gift any gifted subs, Hunter. I'm sure that DJ heard me say that and started cooking in his brain. Don't gift any subs. We'll make it happen. I think that's a great idea. Okay. The people who pushed the trade over to level 7. Thank you so much. Azaranta, thank you for the run earlier, dude. And Freddy B as well with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Freddy B. Freddy B, how you doing today? Good to see you. Every day you're here. Thank you. Means a lot to me. And Goose. Ain't Harry. Goose with a 5 times. Did you have 5? You were my 5 times overpower. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. No? Was it Pandemonium? We now have 3 5 times OP. Holy crap, dude. I think it was Goose that was first there. I think so. Thank you, Goose. Thank you so much. And Power Bobby, thank you for gifting a tier 2 sub to Yekman. Yekman, now you go play with Power Bobby. I hope so. Pause again with 100% saying much respect for the team and you. We have not released yet, but I can understand how it must feel, how it must be all feeling. Please don't feel down about things that didn't work out. Stuff happens. Please be proud of what you have achieved, not only with this update, but for everything you did for Voltans to make it the great game it is today. I've been here since day 1, and I've seen it evolve. Hashtag Omega Love. Thank you, Pulse Cat. And Hellpie, thank you for the 100% saying, is that a train I can see? Better hop on board. I hope it's the right train. It is, Hellpie. It is. Thank you so much, Hellpie. Breadstack Ninja, thank you for the 27 months as well. Okay, guys, indeed, I've said that we should release today. I don't know if they dislike it, but I think it's the right choice. We can just disable Chaos Gear. There are some other bugs, sure. We have some formatting bugs, some name bugs, some missing textures, whatever. I just need to make a decision on whatever Josh is telling me. He's sending me a screenshot, but he hasn't sent it yet. It's okay. Height range. I'm reading Java as we speak. I'm literally reading Java on my second screen, trying to understand what he wants me to set it as. I fixed it. Oh, he fixed it. He fixed it. But Josh, I would really recommend that number being a 1 or a 2, dude. Like, it needs to be very rare. Otherwise, it won't be fun. Otherwise, it'll just be spammy, like the vanilla amethyst stuff is. Yeah, okay, perfect. He fixed it! We fixed it! See, we fixed one of the... So there was 2 major reasons we shouldn't have released. One is fixed. And the other one we will just hotfix. No, Dog, don't worry about that. Get the model for the card binder in hand done. Yeah. Get the model for the card binder in hand. That is the most ugly thing. And I think Josh fixed all the namings of modifiers earlier. Guys, Dylan, these guys are amazing. Like the amount of love they are giving to this game as well is absolutely amazing. Remember, every single one of them. So the way we do it in the team is that the Patreon money that we get from our dear patrons gets split. I don't take any cuts myself. It gets split to the team. And we don't like have agreements here. We just split it what we feel fair. Some developers, I will out these, I won't say their names, but some developers have even said to me that they don't want any split, which is crazy. And I try and force them to have their split every single month. These are the developers that decided. They took the decision of lowering the Patreon cost so that more people could enjoy the Patreon rewards without it costing a fortune. And I just mad respect for them. Absolutely great people, all of them. And they're trying their hardest to get to a point where we can release today. I know that they are. So there it is. But my decision is we are releasing today. We are sticking to the plan. We got 40 minutes until release. Dog, please don't fix chaotic. It's going to be too stressful for you. I don't want you stressing out. We can just hotfix that. No one's going to care. I mean, some people... One person is going to say, oh, well, actually... And then we just say, well, it's fine, dude. It's just a video game. Who cares? But please fix this, because this is... this is really annoying. The in-game, the hand model for this. I think that's actually a problematic thing. DJ, you might have to help here and just make a simple model that Josh can put as the in-hand model. Bounty pizza for Seki. Oh yeah. Dia with the 5 gifted as well. Thank you, Dia. We finished that on level 7 hype train. Thank you so much, Dia. Thank you, dude. I believe that the experience you guys are going to get today is going to be multiplied with the train. So because you guys are so damn amazing and there hasn't been a lot of experience today, let me do the Twitch hype train ended. Let me add another 7. Let me double it. We're not going to run any vaults today, but it's, well, we might go into a few more vaults and look at, but it should help the task that we have to do. Oh crap, we still have to do the task. Okay, let's get back to patching. The team is fine. We're chilling now. They just need a little bit of manager skull. Little bit of manager skull. We gotta go, dude. Jagan, thank you so much for the saying sent a message earlier, but I want to say it again. We appreciate the dev team and your work. Don't manage them too much. Please let them breathe if need be. No burnout in the fun holiday time. We can wait for an update. I think that this is important for me to relate to everyone, and I hope the devs agree with this. I hope that we have Kat maybe in chat, we have Josh maybe in chat. I constantly tell the devs to not rush anything, to not stress anything, and to take a chill pill and that. But no matter what you do, when you have a product and when you release a product, I guarantee you the 2 days around the release date, no matter when the date is, even if we would set it in 5 months, the date of the release and the day before is always going to be stressful. Always going to be stressful. I was asked 10 times the other day if I was fine. Yeah. I asked Josh. I just yesterday night, guys. The day before yesterday, I was so worried, and so I was just stressing out. In-game chat is Cal. He fixed chaotic. Dog fixed chaotic. Dog, you're a legend, man. Are you sure though? Because I've been told that it's been fixed about 6 times and never has it been fixed. Can you please roll like 50 gear pieces and make sure that it works? Insane, dude. Insane. I rolled an inventory full. Okay. Roll another inventory. With the new dungeon globes, does it affect companion hunt, or are they ignored as possible spawn rooms? Oh, Chloe, they're not ignored. If you're doing companion hunt, don't do the globe. they're not ignored. They're not ignored. They're going to be marked as discovered. I think it ignores it if you run a bingo, though. I don't know how it works. Josh, are you okay? Yeah, he keeps saying to me, I keep saying to Josh that he needs to get some time off. And he keeps telling me that he doesn't want time off. Remember, we actually have a plan. I've told you guys this here on stream. We have a plan, and the plan is this. We are going to release update 20 today. We then have set aside 10 days for hotfixing. We know that there are going to be bugs. We'll fix the things. And December 20th, the entire team has the time off for 3 weeks. I'm not going to expect anything of them. They're hopefully going to have a great holiday for the ones who celebrate in the team. Here's Josh's reaction to that. Oh, I don't want time off, Iskal. Is there something else I can be doing? Maybe. I don't really want time off though. I want to do stuff. Good manager, Iskal. I think I'm a good manager. I think I am a fair and nice manager. I mean, they are not employed by me, the people in the dev team. I think I'm okay though. I rolled another inventory. It does roll multiple of the same if it runs out of modifiers, like 2x durability, intended game features, so it's fixed. Nice dog. Nice dog. Tell him to stream. Yeah. Do I sound like that? Yeah. You sound. I mean, I love your voice, Josh. But 2 days ago, I was really worried about Josh, and so I asked him over and over again. I think he got annoyed with me. I asked him if he was okay. And I told Josh as well. I told him, take some time off. It's fine. We got this. But he didn't want to. Kitsune with a 245 bit saying, it's pronounced Kit the Kitsune. And is there a Chaos Vault God? I want to put that as an alignment for my companion. Oh, we got a Darkest Enjoyer here. No, there's no Chaos God. There's no Chaos God. No. There's talks about a Chaos God, but there is no Chaos God. Yet, at least. Holy crap, this band has got 7 wooden. That's impressive, Darkest. That's really impressive. Pepperbutt with 100 bits saying, new uniques and workstations should go in the shrine. True. We got to get back to this. We got to continue the patch noting, or else Greg will fail us. Let's see here. Yes, we are okay if it doesn't have the book, Josh. Yes, skip the book. Absolutely, 100%. Skip the book. Let me continue the patch noting. That was a bit of a weird break, but here we go. Elixir updates. Yeah, we lowered the elixir requirement at the level 50 step. This should make it easier at level 50. We have made a new tier at level 100 to account for endgame, raising the required elixir. We tried it out the other day. It wasn't that much harder, but it is what it is. We cleaned up a lot of mob bugs affecting elixir orbs. I've been doing all of this, and my goodness, there were so many bugs with mobs in elixir. Hopefully I fixed it. We changed the elixir orbs to be particles instead of entities. Big shout out to Josh here, helping frame rate for gamers. Remember in the past when entities could crash even servers? Do you guys remember that? You ran an ore room, a mine room, and it crashed the server. No more of that. They are now particles. We also lowered the chances greatly to get high elixir rolls on coin piles and ores. Yeah, you cannot get jackpot anymore on piles, and you cannot get jackpot on ores. Here's the funny thing. This was already done in the game. I changed it. I went back and I looked. It was done in 2023. It was done in 2023, so that you can't get couldn't get jackpots on coin piles and ores. However, it was done in the wrong bloody array, so it only affected level like 30 to 40 or something like that. So now that is a thing in the game. We have also Nerf Skull is here. Here we go. We introduced an 80% AoE cap. I talked about this yesterday, just to summarize real quick. We have a lot of soft caps in Vault Hunters, but because the card system exists, we never we also had to apply some hard caps. We never got to do it on Area of Effect, and we didn't get to do it on Lucky Hit. Our new caps are 80% for increased Area of Effect, so no more of casting one fireball and clearing an entire room. I know that you can in the current version, but you can't in Update 20. 80% is still a lot. Mind you, it's almost double of the ability radius. And we capped Lucky Hit at 56.2%. I don't want to hear anything about this ever. I don't want to hear anything about this ever, by the way. The cap was supposed to be 50%, and my Dylans convinced me that it should be 56.2. And there it is. So many people are going to wonder, why is it 56.2? Yeah, Serious Marks is already confused. If you know, you know. Yeah, Trin is correct. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It's 56.2. Balance, we balance change to Rogue, the Lab Elite. I don't know who the Rogue... Oh, yeah, the skeleton that could one-shot you. Balancing changes to the Yellow Ghost. Yep, we changed the Yellow Ghost so that it doesn't one-shot you. It's still dangerous, but it should be a lot more mellow now. And we had the challenge curses. We spoke about it earlier. In the Dragon and the Raid Room, AoE does not apply. Does not apply. It does apply. It doesn't apply. Okay, more changes. When joining a vault, players' health, food, mana, and abilities cooldowns and active state is now reset to default. Nice. When in starting room of a vault and the timer is paused, players cannot fruit. How many in chat was abusing this system? Oh my goodness, I didn't think it was possible, but apparently, this is so funny. You could go into a vault, you could curse it with like 100 curses, giving yourself, 500 stacks of living, and then you could stand in the start room at 0 seconds and eat fruit. Oh, full reset on join is so good. Yeah, I know, Ghostwing. It's a small, big change. No longer can you do that. No, they nerfed me. We nerfed you, Nexi, yeah. That wasn't ever supposed to be a thing. If the timer can't be moved, it shouldn't be able to be affected upwards either, is the logic. I didn't know this. No, it was a cheese thing. A lot of people did it. You can't do that anymore. When adding too many curses and entering a vault, the player will now experience death as though the timer expired. Okay, I didn't know that we added this. That's great. I didn't know that we added that. I thought there was just this thing. But okay, yeah, no, you can't. Don't overcurse your crystals. Mr. Buster is like, no. Why? Because it was broken, dude. Temporal modifiers can now stack. I didn't actually realize that they managed to fix that. I know that was a suggestion. This is a suggestion from the VHO, by the way, from the Vault Hunters Discord, from the general public. So that's great. Ability quickbinds now support key combinations for one ability. There you go. You can shift R bind something. Great. Updated all statistic tooltips to be easier to read and have colors matching their keywords. Beautiful work from J-Ro there. Added player augment to vault level command. Player argument to the vault level command. Added hopper input functionality to bounty table. Home. Prestige powers will now auto-activate if they require activation. And prestige powers now have toggle keybinds. Yeah, so you can individually bind wings, for example, if you want that. Temporal shards no longer work in special vaults. This was supposed to be the thing already, but I suppose that we missed it for the last update. Yeah, so like you can't, it will say if the temporal modifiers won't work. Like, for example, real vaults, etc. Well, although how to get them there, yeah, I don't know. Remove the void stone and added void mode to magnets. This is a huge change. This is so good. And if you've been watching my streams, you've seen me play with this for like a month now or 2 months. The magnet has a mode that's void plus pickup. Some people are confused that it voids in the overworld. It doesn't. It doesn't void anything in the overworld. But it will void inside the vault, and you can get this on level 0. This is probably one of the biggest reasons to try a new world and restart in update 20, just to see how inventory management feels early game. And of course, if you unlock the vault crucible, then you can whitelist what gets what you don't want to void on the void settings. So you can put things in here like before, but you don't need any charm anymore. You don't need any faff. And you can turn it off mid-vault. So if you decide, oh, I want to collect those blocks, you can just put it to pickup. That was an update 90%. It's just, oh, okay, my bad. So you guys know about this. Everyone knows about this. I'm just wasting my time. Greg, I want it to be noted when you rate me that, I had to be manager Skull, okay? And also, I was misled. Thank you, though, for letting me know, guys. It's already, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Good stuff. We moved the Herald music to the music game track to allow for better customization. We make Raid Rock, Infinite Raid Rock, and Herald Rock stackable. We removed unidentified jewel option for the jewel pouch. Yep, we removed that entirely and added another role. We redesigned the companion home screen. It has a much better UX. We updated the block model for the companion home. I like it. I like the old one too, but I like the new one as well, and you can dye it. We reduced the break speed of the companion homeblock so that it doesn't insta-plop. We updated the hitbox of multiple companions to better fit their models. Nice. Optimized vault snapshot storage. This should resolve issues with corruption that was seen in update 19.6. Good stuff. Added to the pylon quest that the tool requires picking to break. Reduced particles when opening mod boxes. This was after a stream when we did an auto opener. Absorption hours will now render as a number when they exceed one row. Extended and has been buffed from 60 seconds to 90 seconds. I'm scared about this one. Minor changes to crystal recipes. They're not actually super minor. A big shout out to J-Ro here. He went through everything, all of the recipe scaling and how things scales. And hopefully when you play Vault Hunters now from the beginning, you will feel like the crystal recipe matches your infrastructure better. Although if you are a very lazy infrastructure enjoyer like myself, you will still get stuff that you can't do. You have to make farms for. We updated the textures and colors of cards. We showed that earlier. Removed shiny and wild packs. Yeah, no more shiny or wild packs. However, with this, I would like to say that we increased the amount of foils in some of the existing booster packs instead. We added a mega resource pack. We did that mixed booster pack is more mixed. Arcane cards can now roll as foil. They couldn't earlier. We removed the faceted focus resource card. I think we did this a while ago. Real vaults now scale ability points for higher level vaults. This is exciting. We ran some real at level 100. It's much better now. Still hard, but it's better. Spectator terminal model block has been updated. That's the cool eye that's now following you around. Treasure room items on pedestal will now show their name. I thought that was also already in. Then we have a bunch of bugs that we fixed, and I'm sure that we will follow up with some hot fixes. But dudes, whew, what an update. Never before have I spent, I don't know, 2.5 hours on patch notes. I hope I did it justice. I felt like it's hard to keep everything and to keep track of everything. But to those of you who watched this video, I hope that you are excited for update 20. And it is out on CurseForge by the time you're watching this video for sure. And come join the live streams if you aren't already, if you can. We have a good fun here. We have great fun here. And yeah, have fun with update 20. This is it. There we go. There we go. Finish the video. Hopefully finish the video. What about the coffee machine? I read about it. I didn't show it because I thought that it was a more fun thing. What is it called? The drink machine. It's actually called the drink machine. I love it, dude. Yeah, it's in the game. I think this was L2Sid that requested, if I remember correctly. And of course, dude. Yeah, of course. Doesn't it work now? How did I use it? I can't remember. They have to like get a bottle of water on it. No. An empty bottle. It's beautiful. I mean, yeah. Oh no, I needed this empty glass. There we go. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. But there you go. Yep. Yeah. All the particle effects still exist of the part. Oh, we don't have a pickaxe tag for it. It's gonna disappear. It's gone. It's dead. Maybe Josh sees that and he can do the JSON for it, or we'll just hotfix that. It's fine. It's fine. Another bucket recipe. Yeah, what is the recipe for the glass, actually? For this thing. Empty glass. Empty glass. Ah, it's just like that. Okay, it's a chest plate made out of glass, basically. It was Josh didn't add all of those crystal recipes changes. That's why it says minor. Oh, okay. It was agreed for update 21. Okay. Another item. Oh, we added another item that we didn't have on the thing. Look at this. There's one more thing. The transmog brew. So if you have unlocked a lot of transmogs, 561, you can give this to your friend and they will get all the transmogs. They will, however, not get the special ones. They will not get the special transmogs. Right, Josh? So they will not get like Twitch unlocks or like Patreon unlocks, of course. They will get all the other transmogs that you have unlocked. You can still make their transmogs for them as in the past, but yeah, they won't get the special ones. But that could be a really nice thing, like if you start playing a world and you want to share the transmogs with a friend, you know? Even the Dylan set? No. It won't give you the Dylan set. It won't give you the Dylan set. Also, what's up, Esco? What's brrrt? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Right. Back to the task. I guess so. Did I put it here? No, I didn't put it here. Crap, where did I put the book? Oh, no. Wait, maybe in the trash chest? I mean, in my very valuable chest, Greg. In my very valuable chest. I love this chest. This chest is great. There are many chests like this one, but this one here, this one is special because it contained the Gregory book. Day 7. Today you must build a shrine. It can be any style you want, but it clearly has to be an update 20 shrine. Bonus points are awarded for creativity and maximum funsies. Once you submit it, I will rate it between 1 and 10. Should I rate it 5 or above, all awake Dylans would receive a cryonic scroll. That's how you freeze a legendary modifiers, Dylan. Every point in my rating is additionally worth 2,000 experience and 5 gemstones. We have a level 14 hype train, dudes. Thanks to that insane hype train that you just started randomly. That means that there's 28,000 experience if we get... 28,000... Wait. Hold on. 28,000 experience per point we get. If we get a 10, this is 250,000 experience. Holy crap. Also, there are 70 gemstones per point we get. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bonus point may also be awarded for great patch noting. Well, hopefully we've got some bonus points there. Happy update 20 from me in my corner in my comfortable seat, and good luck, TikTok. We got 24 minutes. Okay. Time to be Super Skull. Time to be Super Skull. I've done this before. I can do it again. Monolith. Stone. Let's get a backpack going. Let's see here, and this goes here. Is my phone ringing now? Mother, no. Mother, no. I am not fixing your bloody internet today. Nope. I'm sorry. She knows that I'm streaming. She knows that I'm streaming. She hates that I'm streaming, and she still calls me. She's sitting there like the other day. Because I told you guys this yesterday, but for those of you who missed it, the other day she was like so self-pitying. She was like, oh, well, you know, I'm just an old lady. You're not that old. You're like 62. It's like, I'm just an old lady having bought new internet stuff, and I guess I don't get it to work. Oh my goodness. Join Steam. No. This is my safe space. Help. Send help. This is my help. This is my safe space. Okay, there won't be no mother joining these streams. Let's cook. Monolith, you say, huh? Monolith, we say. I'm thinking we just make a grand pillar right here. We need to have maximum funds as well, so we need to figure something fun out. It needs to be an update 20 specific thing. Okay. Build to me. This is what I want. Size matters, for sure. We're going to go here. Now we have 1 stone pillar. Okay. And... God damn it. Okay, hold on. Very quickly, 2 things. Dash. I love warp, but let's get big back. Dash. Angel block. Echo poggers. Do you guys remember when people were absolutely so mad? And some people might still be. But I remember when we came out with Angel Book and I showed the recipe, and people were so mad at me. Do you guys remember this? People were so mad about the recipe cost. Unbelievable. I also remember botany pots. Okay, clipped size matters. I mean, it is. Dude, I'm sorry to break your bubble, but it's true. It's true. At least when Greg is judging things. What do we do? 5 by 5? Oh, no. Let's do this. Let's actually go. Greg, let it be known that I'm going all in here. We're going to do 5. We're going to do 6. We're going to do 7. Crap. That's really annoying. Can't vein mine it. It's going to vein mine the whole thing. 5 by 5. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go extra. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna go 1 more here. 7. And by 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dog enjoys 6, 7. He's like 5 years old. Oh my goodness. Of all the stupid memes, it must be the stupidest one ever. No one can explain it. No one understands it. Oh, it's some song about some basketball player about something. No, no one really understands it. And it's just not funny. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now, check this out. We cap this up. Okay, beautiful. And now we go taller. Because size matters. We go here. Yeah. Here, here, here. And here. Yeah. Okay, fine. Here, here, and here. Okay. Solid monolith. It's a great monolith, dude. It's a great monolith. Okay, perfect. And now we go taller. Yes, dude. Yes, we do. We go taller. 8 to the 5. Thank you. That's a great meme. Yes, sir. We go taller. Okay, let's have a look at it. Big D would be so proud. I know. Look at it. It's clearly okay. That was fast. It looks great. I'm not done. Okay, what I'm gonna do next is we're gonna spruce this up. It's not an update 20 mod. Okay, I'm just getting started. Calm down. What do you mean it's not an update 20? Okay, let's have a look at Greg here. He's let me take a screenshot actually. Greg, my dear Gregory. This is actually. Can I uninstall Greg's brain? I can. Oh no, where did it go? In here? Yeah, there's Greg. Master. Is this craftable? This is craftable. I don't know how expensive it is on the old health, but we're gonna put Greg. We're gonna make a master block. We're gonna craft one of these boys, and we're gonna put him on the top here. Why can't I fly there? That's annoying. We're gonna go. Let me see, like 6 blocks. I think is correct. Oh no, we're out of 8 blocks of the height. 3, 4, 5, 6, and Greg is gonna be number 7. Looking upwards. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, and now let's come down here. Check this out. Can we make a miniature version of Greg here? Can we go like plop and plop, 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 and oh, it's great. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe I don't need to go a miniature version. You know, maybe we can actually. And Greg, remember this when you judge this. Maybe we can actually go like the full brave scale of Greg. Oh, it's good. It's really good. The Gregolith, the Gregolith. Did I say monolith? I didn't mean monolith. This is a Gregolith. A Gregolith. The Gregolith, dude. What the hell? That's great. That's so good. I love it. Why is Greg ugly? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ahmad? What do you mean? Why is Greg ugly? Greg is not ugly. Greg is a beautiful thing. We love him here, guys. Do you want the experience? You want the gemstones, dudes? You know, I'm not being a little bit rude here in chat. Greg is a handsome boy. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim. Greg is a handsome boy. There. Okay. And now, black. I want something special here. I want this inverted. Yes. Okay, I need more. I need more of these base. I hate when it's like this. Show me the bro. Show me the thing. Okay, I'm just gonna. Probably fix something. Okay, let me read in a second. Here. Okay, and this. There. Probably fix memory room too. Josh can't do math, but Josh also can't do colors. But also, Josh has been working his butt off. So Josh a bit tired, maybe. Great that you managed to do that too, though, Dog. Well done, dude. Well bloody done. Why did Ahmad say that Greg is ugly? I think you can be, you're right. You can be ugly. This is gonna be nice in the night. We have 15 minutes. But Iskal, it needs to be an update pillar, update shrine. I know. I read the book. I can read as well. I read the book. Yeah, it needs to be an update shrine. But we need to pay homage to Greg the Great. Boop. Big D would be so proud. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And we all think that is a beauty. It's so bad. The squares inside. Wait. Can we go? Hold on. Black mosaic. Can we go here? Can we go here to Buildscape? To the wonderful Buildscape mod. Black stained glass. Oh, we have glass. We have glass. Yeah, we have loads of glass. Stone cutting. Stone cutter. Give me the thing. Every layer has Greg's face. No. Less is more. I'm a big believer of less is more. Dylan, do you agree? Less is more. We are enjoyers of less is more mentality. We don't want to overdo it. If we overdo it, it's just going to look like we're trying to suck up to Greg. Or like brown nose Greg. We're not trying to do that. Okay. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. No, I think this is fine. I think that's fine. That black mosaic looked terrible there. Don't like that. That's great. We got to make it an update 20 pillar, though. Someone said all of the uniques. That's a great take. That's a great idea. I think we should do that. Let's disable this for a second. So we can pick these up. How do we want to incorporate these? I mean, some of the models are broken, like or one of the models, like the Vitalis. Josh, did you see that the Vitalis was broken? Not that it can't be hotfixed. We can hotfix that, but yeah. Fix the ice, sir. Flat vault portals. Yeah. Flat vault portals. Can we... Oh, you know what we can do with portals? Oh. Hold on, let's do this. How many new uniques? Doesn't really matter. We just need to display that there are new uniques. Remember to put Greg back. Oh, no, Greg is on top here now. He's fine. Starforge, what a great new unique. Oh my goodness. Is that the perfect amount? Bro, that's the perfect amount. That gotta count for something. Okay, portal. I have an idea. Vault stone. We need I want a rainbow portal, rainbow crystal. I'm gonna spend my own crafted crystal for this. Greg, note down, please. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go up here. Check this out. And I guess we have to change out these blocks. Yeah. So actually, let's get... Where's my little computer? Where's the little handheld computer that we made? The little iPad. Where's my little iPad thing? What is it called? Crafting? No. On the wall? Ah, nice. Thank you, dude. Okay, let's get some polished vault stone. Ooh. Wait, I don't have enough of the real. I don't have enough. Okay, no, let's do polished vault stone. I know what we could do. Since we only have 2 of the polished, we could do that. And that. It's like a Christmas tree. We don't need to decorate the back of it. Anyone's gonna be on the back of it. No one's gonna be on the back of it. We don't care about that. Okay. We need to do something cool here where you can see the portal, but also where the monolith continues. It doesn't work. Or is it these blocks? Why doesn't it work? It needs a floor. Oh, it needs a floor. It needs a floor. It needs a floor. Okay. Whew. Wait. Can I do this and get some light? Oh, this is gonna look sick. Oh, now I can't change out those blocks. Okay. Okay. How do we make this look like it continues now? Can I use the little iPad? Yeah. Fence post? I think it's going to look too weak. No, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, 9 minutes, dudes. We got uniques. We got flat portals. 9 minutes. What else can we use? Unboxing station. Can we, on the same layer, can we add the things that are new? Unboxing station, card binder. I made so many of these. Card juicer. Yeah, we have the upgrade station. We can use that thing. We're getting a 2 out of 10. I don't think so. No. New pets. Yeah, true. Unboxing station. Actually, I don't want to put them like that. Okay, for this we put all of the stuff that's new. To be fair, this pillar is new because we get a new mod called Buildscape made by Kingo and DGA. A wonderful mod that we ship with the pack. Lots of cool new build things. Texture the pillars up. Calm down. We gotta make. First of all, we gotta make it an update 20 pillar. First of all, we gotta do that. Then we gotta see how much time we have. What else? Card binder, card deck station. Do I have all of these things downstairs? Yeah, deck station. Card binder. Did I not make another binder myself? I think I did. I thought I did. Yeah, I did. I definitely did because I used a deck for it. Binder. It's over here. Oh, I got such a good touch for this. Hold on. I got a great touch for this. Look at this. Card. We are going to put some new cards in that weren't possible before in this thing. Like, for example, this one. This one was not a card that always appeared before. Do I have an arcane card? I do downstairs. Let me get a new arcane card. These were all old. This one, brand new arcane card. I need some colors though. Do we have a green one? Yeah, Rampage. That's an insane card. Heal. We'll use heal instead. And then we need a blue card. We'll do a shiny. The shiny blue. This card. Good touch. Tomorrow, wait, where are my cards? Yeah, probably. Okay. And, oh, I know what I can do with that pillar as well. We'll put the binder here. Put these in. Nice. That's a nice little touch. And on top of the pillar, what will we do? We will display the blacksmith capstone. Iskall the cardboards from the warehouse and the goblin models DJA made. Use commands and they will be fine. No, I can see a world where Greg is not going to be happy about that. Maybe cardboard box. Actually. Yeah, let's make a cardboard box. I've done this many times, by the way. Because I've been testing these. I was the one to do the cardboard boxes. I've done this many times and then I did it wrong from the beginning. We can do open, true, and we can do color, 4. Nice. Good touch. Great touch. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Put a card back in the opener. Wait, in the unboxing station? In the unboxing station. I don't know if that's what you mean, but we need a thing in the unboxing station. Yeah, we need a mixed booster pack. Shows many different types of cards. The juicer. Is the juice new though? Is the icon for the new? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know if we had that in the last one. But yeah, if I do that, then we have a mixed pack there. Marks. We need the marks. We need the ascendant marks. Okay. Yeah. We need that and we need the gear sealer. Even though the model is old, we definitely need to display it. So let's get another pillar and let's this time from this wonderful buildscape mod get another color. Let's get a quartz pillar instead. Boom. Quartz as well. True. Put that there. Let's put that there. Let's put the mark there. Nice. Okay, quartz. God dang it. 5 minutes. Quartz. Let's get a shiny core. I would love the rainbow core. I love that, but it's not in here. We'll get an azure. And, it is in. I just don't have one. We'll get a brown. We'll get a nice brown one. How do I display them? Item frames? Yeah, let's do some item frames. Let's do some glowing item frames. Glass item frames, yep. If I put them here, they're going to be like a little light source as well. Someone said do some texture in the thing. I'm doing texture. Look at my texturing, dude. It's great. Okay, cool. Very, very cool. It doesn't look like a lot of stuff in update 20 when I look at it. What cope? Miss Raven! No, I agree the texture is key. Yeah. Okay, let's get a little bit of texture in. Let's get a little bit of texture. Quick stone texture scale. Or gradient, not gradient. I don't want to do gradient. I don't have time to do it. Andesite definitely goes in there. Maybe some of this cut andesite, sure. Companion capstone. Oh, I don't have one. Oh, no! I passed up on a mark. Oh my goodness, okay. Pink Excalibur on top. Pink Excalibur on top is so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay, on a pedestal, on the one of the old pedestal blocks where it sits down in the pedestal block. I don't know. I don't think they do that in DJ's version. Oh, it's so good, dude. Okay, maybe for the texture, we just need to exchange gadgets. We just need to go for the andesite. I don't know if we should texture it now. I feel like that would be a bit half. There. And there. Nice. We need some lights up here for sure. There's a big Excalibur there. Okay. I'm going to do something here. Angel block. Oh. 2 more of these. 1 of these. Boom, boom, boom. 2 minutes. Fairy lights, use fairy lights. Everyone's like, always fairy lights. Okay, nice. Now, fairy lights, I suppose Greg is a, garland. Greg is a big enjoyer of Christmas decorations. I wonder if we get bonus points for thinking about this. What if we would do something like this? Can we bring this? Oh my goodness. That's not good. There to Greg. There to there. There to Greg. There to Greg. And then down. Oh, beautiful. What a classic. It's not lights though, but it's things. String it. I don't know what that means. I don't know what string it means. But we could do the light still. We could do the... We're not going to get stuck in fairy lights again, dude. So, like, not again. Not again, man. Star? Yeah, starlight. Star. It would be cooler if you made it a spiral. Oh, no, I have to take these and put them in a string. Oh, God damn it. That's time. It is 6 o'clock. Did it say anywhere in the book, though? Did it really say in the book that I needed to be done by 6 o'clock? No. Greg has to leave soon. Can you hurry up, please? Greg, can I get another 10 minutes? Is that okay? For good time, for good old times, for good old sakes. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Get a little bit of that spiral. I guess I can delay my taxi. Wow, Greg. Okay, how generous of a man of your position, you know? Yeah, big business mogul and all of this stuff, right? What a guy. Nice. This is so stupid. It's gonna live here now. It's gonna live here now. No. Mongol, isn't it what it's called? I thought that was what it's called. I'll just say English words that I think exist. Mogul. Okay, Mogul. Textured places, Skull. I mean, Greg is gonna leave in 10. We have 10 minutes. I don't know if we can gradient this. Stone gradient Minecraft. Let me see if I can get a reference picture. I don't really want it to look like that though. It's just the same, all of it. 56.2 in neon signs. Oh, that's great. Neon, that's great. That's absolutely great. Let's see here. We need a 5. We need a 6. Don't run out of resources now, Escal. We need a 5. We need a 6. We need a 2. And we need a button. That one. And we need yellow dye. Oh, Dylan 1. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. 56.2. 0.02? Is that acceptable? 0.02? No, because it's not. It's 0.20. It's 0.20. Gotta do the maths correctly. There. And then yellow. But it kind of removes a little bit of the joke if we have the 0 there. So let's just do it on the side. Let's just do it on the side. Vertical better? Oh, smart. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. We'll do it vertically. Clever Dylans. 56.2. It looks like a radio. It looks like a radio tower. I'll tune into 56.2 AM. There we go. There we go. A percentage sign. Is there a percentage sign? I don't think there is. I don't think we can make one easily without it being oversized. Oh, I colored that yellow. Okay, is there anything else that I'm missing from update 20 that we could throw in here that I'm not thinking about? We got the vertical, we got the horizontal portal, we got the all the new uniques. Isn't it 52.6? No, it's apparently 56.2. I mean, I can check if I have everything equipped. Lucky chance 56.2, yeah. Which is also the cap. Chaotic gear, true. Chaotic gear. I mean, that greatly best displays with just an unidentified piece that I have here. I guess we just hang it up on the side there on another item frame. Darkest says add my player head. That's a bit narcissistic, isn't it, Darkest? Like a tiny bit narcissistic. For chaos. Oh, we need the companions. Yeah, we need the companions as well. Oh, but I can't get them easily. Okay, we're gonna go with the Dylans. We're gonna go with the Dylans agenda earlier of cheating them in. We're gonna use penguin. We got the lion already. The pug I could... Yeah, I could get the pug. Right. I couldn't get one of them. Okay, so one was a polar bear. Wait, what is this about some wife? You will have to explain this to my wife, though. That doesn't seem like my problem, to be honest. That's you know. What was the pug called? Cinder? No, that was the cat. That was the cat. Crap! I need the patch notes. What was the pug called? Jade. Jade. Was it Jade? It was Jade. Oof. I mean, in addition to this in update 20, there are also the Twitch drops. There are also the Christmas unlocks. But you guys don't know about these yet, and I don't want to. I want you guys to discover them yourself. I don't want to spoil them to you guys. Is there a Husky Companion? There is, yeah. There's a Husky Companion. There is Thunderlord. Absolutely. Put the lion. Put the cat in the back. I think I want the pug in the front. And we'll put the polar bear to the side. Oh, that's well good. That's well good. Absolutely. Okay. That's it, I think. I think we submit before Greg gets annoyed. Anything else? Last seconds. Greg's face is wrong, sir. What do you mean? On this side? Oh my goodness. That's an actually moment. Okay, well that might have got us some points. That might have got us some points. Coffee machine? No, I'll explain why no coffee machine, because it's not a new block. I might get like minus points on that because it's not a new block. Add those goblins, Iskal. The goblins are nice. They are really nice. I don't know how to summon them though. No. Dragon goblin. I don't know how to get the different types. That's MBT. He's looking the wrong way. Bless him. I put him here. Is it always that one? Yeah. I don't have the MBT, dudes. We have one goblin. He's standing here, he's looking out, he's happy. He's a happy enjoyer. I don't know how to turn him around. Type? I mean, it's a guessing game. It's a guessing game, right? Coins? No, because that's the fruit goblin. The sound is great, yeah. Globe! The globe from the dungeons we can put here, though. And the imbuement altar. Okay. Okay, hold on. Josh is actually helping us out here. He's giving the types. Card? No, it's not type then. It's something else. Dudes, there's no time. There's no time. Okay, I've got some types from Josh. I just need to know what the header of the MBT is. What the key is. Can I push him in a little bit? A little bit. No, he likes it there. Remove the quotes. No, I don't. I didn't think so. Goblin type. Goblin type. No. Okay, there's no point. There's no point. No time. No type, no type, no time. Oh, actually, did I get it wrong? Did I get it but get it wrong? Is it cards? I've done it! I've done it. They're all looking the other way, though. This guy is going to look really sad. Let's make the unique here. The unique one is insanely cool. Dude, look, he's about to do a backflip down. And I love the soul one. The soul one is like flying. Isn't there a facing empty? No, that's a block state. I don't think you can tell. I don't know, though. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We do need to do the imbuement altar, though. I really want to do the imbuement altar because it's absolutely gorgeous. Set block the here. The vault imbuement altar. Yeah, the imbuement altar is so cool. And then the globe. And then the globe. And I can then show you the Omega globe. Right? Globe, map, no, globe, no vault, globe, globe, okay. And then type, Omega. Oh, look at that. People are definitely going to want this for decoration. That'll probably be a hotfix thing to be add. I think the ore one is really cute as well. Let me show you the ore one. Look at the ore one. Oh, DJ mate, amazing. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I think DGA thought so as well earlier. Okay, nice. Let's submit it, Dylan. I think we've done great. I think it's clearly... Okay, submitting now. I think it's clearly submitted. It's clearly a shrine of sort. It's a Gregolith. We built a Gregolith, Greg. And yeah, you build this impressive. It once again shows why you have a build team in place. Luckily, the sky looks great from here. The Epic Update 20 patch notes stream. However, I have some of my own notes. I got all excited there. Starting with 0 out of 10. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. +1 for going back to the memory room to show the failure. Okay, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Okay, here we go. Here we go. +2.25 for keeping the warehouse room secrets a secret. See? Dylan, I just gained 2.25 because I didn't go to the secrets. +1% for moving away from those horrible farm sounds. That's on me too. Yep. +0.5 for using your brain to show off the models in a wardrobe. Oh, okay. -1 for wanting to nerf a unique without even releasing the update. I didn't. +2 for a cheat skull appearance. Okay, I've lost track. Fair. +2 for ignoring your mother. I had a build to do, Greg. I mean, I had to play Minecraft. Am I right? Entity, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome to the family, dude. +1 for using your own resources. Thank you. +2 for ignoring your mother. It didn't say anything about it. -1 as a bribing cost because you asked me yesterday to include this in the task for you. If you would have asked nicely, the bribe would have been cheaper. I did say to Greg that today has to be a patch note task, please. I did say please, Greg. I said please. I think I said please on the stream. I said please, Greg, tomorrow, I hope. Oh, okay, I won't argue. That brings me to a total score of 8 out of 10. Okay. And Greg, hold on. Isn't it true that we also get 2 extra points? You didn't talk about the 56.2 that Dylan suggested. Isn't that worth an extra point? Actual fair scoring. I'm just saying. I'm just like a Dylan suggested 56.2, like a radio tower. Like I think it does. And your face, Greg. Your face is on here. And +3 for the yeah. What do you say, Greg? +2 points for pleasing Dylan. Okay, that's a 10 out of 10. But Greg, I'm asking. Okay, so we're 10 out of 10. Greg, isn't it also +1 for making the vertical portal like this hovering on top? Like this is next level build tier here. Attention to details, it's called in the business, in the industry. Is it an 11 out of 10? Greg, I know you're busy. You're busy. I mean, I wouldn't say it looks good, but the details are there. We'll take it. I think we take an 11 out of 10. I think we all agree. Greg, we're all in agreement. 11 out of 10. Is that what I'm hearing? 0.5 for saying vertical, not horizontal, though. God damn it. Okay, that's fair. 10.5 out of 10? Is that a deal? I think you have a... There it is, Dylan. There it is. We built this garbage tower in like 30 minutes. I actually think, the funny thing is in Minecraft, if you build sizes do so much. It's stupid. It's so, think about the farm views from YouTube. Think about the thumbnail, right? You know, this thumbnail right here. This thumbnail right here. Title, I can't believe I've done this. Oh, they're farming. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh my goodness. You should have made it purple though. No, purple doesn't do good on video thumbnails. Clip it and ship it. Yeah. Going once, sold. Exactly. That's a clicker. Anyway, yeah, let me do the commands. Thank you so much, Greg, for waiting for us. Let's get the book here. Day 7 is complete. So what was it? 2,000. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a lot of experience then. 2,000 times 10.5 is 21,000. I could have done that in my head. So it's 21,000 XP. You guys then added a hype train today that I doubled. So to all the Awake Dylans right now, it is 21,000 times 14. We're going to have an extension crash. That's 294,000 experience. GG, dudes. GG. There we go. That should have crashed the extension. And in addition to that, it's 5 gemstones per point. So 5 times 10.5 is 52.5. Oh my goodness, this is bad. We're gonna round that down. Up. 742 gemstones each. 742 gemstones each. The extension crashed. Yeah. 742 gemstones each. Josh, the extension crashed. Can you fix it? I mean, the update should be submitted to Thingy now. Set. Oh, I did this yesterday, didn't I? Set gemstones. No, I don't know how to do gemstones. God bless us everywhere. Oh, and the cryonic to everyone. Everyone should have got a cryonic now. Josh, can you also give 742 gemstones to everyone? Could you do it for me? I can do it. Thank you, Josh. Oh, actually, we do 53 and then multiply with train. We do yes. Boom. That's crazy, dude. Everyone has so many gemstones now. Everyone has so many gemstones. Oh my goodness, there are going to be some mega rerolls now. There are going to be some mega rerolls. How does the scroll work? I don't actually know. I just know that you can look up modifier. I don't know how to do it. There we go. Guys, thank you so much for today. I hope that you enjoyed this patch note day. I really enjoyed doing patch noting, although I got a little bit stressed there at the time. I'm super proud of the team. I'm super proud of the Dylans that has made this possible through Patreon, patronage, to being here in stream, gifting subs and being super generous. I'm so insanely lucky that we are 5 years in the making of this mod pack. To me, it's more than a mod pack. It's a game. It's a community. It's a group of friends. And I really hope that you guys enjoy playing tonight, tomorrow, whenever you play this update. And I hope that everything works. And I hope you guys enjoy it. The gemstones might be delayed. It might take 5 minutes for them to get to everyone. The server might be a bit slow. And love you guys. And I'll be back on Sunday. I'll be back on Sunday Fun Day. And we will open number 8. Happy update date, dev team. Yeah, thank you so much to all the devs that's been working their absolute asses off trying to get this done. And as I say, no matter when you have a release, it's always going to be stressful on the release day. That's normal. Hellpipe for the 100 bits saying, that's like another 7 absorption hours I can buy. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Romano Magnum, thank you for the Prime, dude. We got a new Primer here today. Thank you, man. And Hellpipe Gaming, thank you for gifting us up to Solo Sam. Sinara, thank you for gifting us up to Teo. Enduring Beast with the 24 months today saying, can't wait to get back on playing on the official Vault Hunt servers and playing Update 20. Thank you and the team for all you do. Hashtag never ever leaving. And P.S. I haven't been able to get my 100 stream badge. Where do I go? We're still working on that, Enduring Beast. We'll have a little bit more time now that the update is done. There's a bug with some people that didn't get it, but we got a list. Sir Des, thank you so much for the 19 months. It's called the Gamba. What is the Gamba? Any crash before the end of the patch notes? No crashes. No crashes. Let's do the hero of the stream and then let's wrap up and you guys go game. Okay? And I'll be back on Sunday. On Sunday, I really hope that I hear some good stories and some good plays from how you guys have been playing during the update 20 times. The hero of today is Flamer. Flamer, congratulations. I hope you're not stuck in the toilet this time. Congratulations, Flamer. What a great skin to have there as well. It's such a colorful, beautiful, all-inclusive skin of Doom. Ache goes on the shelf and Flamer is sitting here. I got the gemstones, but not the experience. The experience was awarded to everyone who was awake. We confirmed it with a crash, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer for it to use. Josh also has information. In the inventory, there will be a use button. It will freeze a random legendary modifier. Also, it's a random one. You don't pick it yourself. Aha. Makes it a little bit harder to hit right on it. I see. I was awake. I'll just wait. Yeah, it should have gone out to everyone. But it just freezes one stack. Yep, it just freezes one. After freezing, we can reroll. Yep, high width. Yep, you can. Does it freeze all stacks or just one? Just one. It's kind of like... what else does that? I don't know now. It freezes just one. You can get more of these scrolls though, dudes, by the way. They will be added to the shop in the future. So you will be able to freeze more with a new one. Frozen Forever. We will also add a thing where you can probably melt them, Miss Crafty, somehow. We will see. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I gotta take care of my dogs and all that. I see you guys on Sunday. Sunday Fun Day. Enjoy on chest 2. No, it's just legendaries. Enjoy update 20, and thank you so much for being part of this game. Thank you guys. 13 wooden for darkest. All right. There's no code today. That's gamers. There was no unlock today. There was only experience and a gemstone and a scroll. Okay. Bye. See you Sunday. Bye. I can't wait.